This is it, the first day of the tour of the US for the pre-season. Obviously, the lads are over there in New York having the time of their lives. We're drinking the coffee and keeping you entertained on the watch-along. Obviously, I'm Scotter, joined by Nathan Ellington and Andy Tate. I'm looking forward to this. I mean, I know we've had a couple of games pre-season before, but the US is what it's all about. You looking forward to pre-season?
God, yeah, I'm looking forward to Arsenal, no matter where it is.
Yeah.
It's Arsenal.
It's not friendly, is it?
It's an unfriendly. So, yeah.
Yeah, how about you, Andy? You excited for the game?
Oh, yeah, very excited with the, you say, it's a new look United with our new signings we've got, and some of the senior players have come back after the first two. Arsenal's big guns are out as well, and Mr. Muller-Rice is there. So we're going to see...
We'll talk about Muller-Rice. He's off camera. And
I know, I love Muller-Rice. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting game tonight, and I look forward to it. So yeah, it's going to be a test. The same when we played Liverpool last season.
Yeah.
It was that sort of test, and it's, yeah, it should bring out the best in United.
Nathan, you had enough pre-seasons under your belt. What's going through players' minds at this time?
Just get as sharp and fit as possible. For me, it was just all about being fit. I don't care how obviously when you're playing the bigger teams, you want to win them games, and you look forward to them games in pre-season. You have some of the little games, you think, okay, that's fine, I want that, but you really look forward to games like this. So yeah, it's about winning this game. At the same time, is if you don't win, you're like, I got my fitness in.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't matter. But if it win, even if, you know what I mean, if you win, you're kind of like, yeah, we got one over you. If you lose, you say, yeah, it's just about fitness.
It's only a friendly when you've dropped
Exactly.
point, when you've lost. Andy, how much importance do you think the players will be putting into today's game?
They have to, yeah, because they're going to say you need to get momentum going, get building for the players who have arrived late. So like Bruno, who's coming as well, maybe Casemiro, Rashford as well. So it's like it's building momentum, because like some senior players came in late, and the players who were there have got 2 games under the belt, and it's like it's nice to have an headache. We're all a selection. You got the youngsters, you got a bit of experience, so it's competition. And so, like say, some United players last season played it the comfort zone, and now they've got some serious competition with the youngs, like Ahmed coming in as well, maybe Palestri as well. Is he in the squad tonight, I think, or is there? I don't know.
Palestri is on the subs bench as
well.
So
yeah, I really want to see some competition, healthy competition. Yeah. So yeah, just to give him let's say a friendly kick up the backside.
It's certainly a strong start in 11. I imagine it's probably only Casemiro away from being, and maybe Onana from being the strongest 11 for United.
Rashi.
Of course. Well, how could I possibly forget? But yeah, you swap Rashi for Garnacho, but that would pretty much be United's strongest 11, wouldn't it?
I would have thought so, yeah. So it's a strong side. The good thing is that you got a strong side to come on. Unlike last week, not a strong side, like a recognised side, if you get what I mean. Because last game, we had a recognised first 11 pretty much, and then most of that second team that came on, it's like they're all youngsters. This game, you can't really afford to do that, because we know Arsenal can rip you apart with that team, with the bench that they've got on now. They've got a strong squad.
Yeah.
So
I mean, let's go through it. So we got Heaton in goal, Shaw, Varane, Martinez, and Wan-Bissaka. It's nice to see Martinez, Andy, back on the pitch.
Oh yeah, the butcher. Yeah, do some carving up this.
Was
season.
It Arsenal the last game that he played? Was that when he got injured?
And he scored as well, didn't he? That was his only goal. Yeah. He got wounded, didn't he? He got injured agained them.
Wasn't that in Europe?
Yeah,
it was in Europe.
Yeah, it was in Europe.
In Europe. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Against Sevilla, Old Trafford. Yeah. They say he's done his Achilles on it, something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Metatarsal. But yeah, it's his first game back, and he's raring to go. He's seen the pre-season. He was the first one in early. He's got a point to prove this season, and it's looking good. I mean, half that squad now, you would say by maybe 2, we'll be starting the first Premier League match of the season.
Yeah. And looking at the midfield, Mount again, Mainoo and Fernandes. Is this Fernandes' first game as captain?
Yes, in his first game back pre-season as well. Yeah. So, you know, again, this is the thing. We've got a lot of players who are their first game back. I know they haven't had a lot of time off, so they shouldn't be too rusty. But it is our first game for a number of them players. Against Arsenal, they've got a few that have been playing now. So that's you know what it's like. When we played, Liverpool pre-season last year?
Yeah.
We whooped them. We actually whooped them, and they
didn't
really
in the long term, did it, after Anfield? Yeah.
But once you start getting the legs under you and you start getting the timing and everything, that's what you need in these games. So it wouldn't be a surprise if we did get battered, but at the same time, I'm saying that's if we're like unfit and we're not sharp. But if we're fit and sharp, it should be a very tight game.
Yeah, what about you, Andy, when you're looking at the midfield? Obviously, Mainoo there, midfield, it's going to be like Declan Rice again, big, most expensive player, isn't he, in Premier League history he's gone down as. So, you know, it's a big game for Mainoo, isn't it? To sort of, you know, I think Ten Hag said it in his press conference that, you know, he can decide here whether he wants to go and have a bit to say during the season.
Yeah, well, look, he's done well in the first few games. He's had a lot of plaudits, people talking highly of him now. So let's see how he does in this kind of game, and then we'll know how much he'll be featuring in the real games in this season. Because that's what the gaffer said, didn't he? He said, look, he'll be in our squad this year, so let's see how many games he will be playing.
Especially when you look at the likes of, there's rumours that Fred is a strong possibility to leave, so there are going to be them gaps there in centre midfield for him to come in. What have you made of Mount so far that you've seen in pre-season, Ander?
I didn't see the second game, but the first game was here. And that nice little bit of skill against Leeds. The mistake, and he's seen the vision, and he chipped the keeper. I mean, even that got clipped, and it was used. If the goal had gone in, it was really all right. And it would have gone down as a good goal debut as well. But there's so much to come from him, and I'm happy we got Mount. Bit crazy on the price though. It's haggling. It's like Del Boy and Boyce haggling over bleeding dodgy cars and
I hope we haven't
three-wheel vans.
I hope we haven't bought a dodgy car in Mason Mount. But obviously he's going to be coming up against Declan Rice. He was 100 mil, Mount 50-ish. What was the better signing there, Nathan? Do you think, in your eyes, when you take all things considered?
Rice or Mount?
Yeah.
To be fair, they're both good deals. To be fair, but I think if you think about the price of Sigurdsson back in the day, he was 50 mil to Everton. We've got Mount for 50.
Yeah,
50
it's good.
mil.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at that going, that's the price you pay for a player like Mount. Again, like I've said, he's like a no-frills kind of player, but scores goals and assists. And you don't really, that's all I look at him at. I just think, right, if you're going to get me goals and assists and you're going to work hard, I don't care what else you do, if you get what I mean. It's like a Lampard situation.
Yeah.
Lampard was that kind of player for me. If he wasn't a 20-goal-a-season man, I probably wouldn't play him. You know what I mean? He's decent, very decent. At, you know, his touch is good. All the fundamentals are right, but then you get them goals and assists. That's what we got getting in Mount. You're getting the goals and assists, and that's. But he's a bit deeper, so that means Bruno now can continue doing what he's doing, but he can actually be quietly doing his little bits of pieces.
It's the consistency, isn't it, as well? So we've had like consistency through Fernandes, and for 75% of the season last year with Casemiro, the consistent form through them all. Then looking up front, Sancho, Garnacho, and Antony. What are you making of that, Nathan?
Garnacho, I know he's probably going to be on the left, isn't he? I got a feeling you're going to see Sancho through the middle, Antony on the right, and Garnacho on the left. I haven't seen him play in a while. He's come back from injury last games of the season, and now let's see him kick on again. Because last year when he played against Real Sociedad, I was like, wow, I love what I'm seeing here. Can he start off this season even better than last year? Because if he is, they're going to find it hard to get him out of that left side. Because at the moment, Rashford is going to be the main man up top.
It looks like it, doesn't
it? And Garnacho could be the main man on the left. Unless we see Antony going over to the left a bit more. Because he looked a bit more like he has a bit of down the line and inside from the left. And a good cross. Yeah. Because he's left-footed. So let's see how they actually end up.
And how they set up. There is the possibility that Sancho and Antony, they can both swap channels. You've been critical of Sancho in the past, Andy. This season is a lot riding, and I'd probably say out of all the players, most pressure on Jadon Sancho this season at United.
Yeah, I don't want to be critical, and in a nasty way. I want to be critical. It's like, look, you've got competition, lad. You cannot play in a comfort zone. That's all. You can't play in your comfort zone. Just play to your ability, and you know you can do it because you've proved it in the past. And you've got healthy competition. If that's not an incentive, then you might as well just hold up your hands. And then we've got Ahmed coming through, Palestra as well. And I'm looking forward to say that they're going to be part of the squad. Palestra may go out on loan, but I think Ahmed's going to be part of the squad this season.
Oh, really hope
he had a really good end of the season with Sunderland, fired him to the playoffs. I mean, that goal that goal at Sunderland last
Free
day.
kick?
It wasn't Preston.
The one that he cut in and whipped it?
Yeah. Or the Preston one, I think it was last day when I would have got into the playoffs.
Right.
And it was absolutely super goal. So I just want to see that edge to give Sancho. Like, I've got to up my game.
Yeah.
It's like the same with McTominay as well.
Yeah.
Nobody's mentioning McTominay. He's gone so quiet on a McTominay front. He's just going to brace through this and start the season. It's like everyone's going on about Fred leaving, but it's about competition and it's about I've got to do my job unless I'm going to get dropped from the team.
Yeah, it certainly looks like that could be the case, and a lot of people are saying that. Do we get involved in the chat? I'll try and read some of them out. A lot of people are saying Antony was 85 million, and that it's like if Sancho's under pressure this season, then so is Antony. Does Antony get a bit more grace because he's not been there as long?
I think, to be fair, he's had good games. He's had really good games. He's scored some good goals. He hasn't scored enough goals for what we've seen him do, the chances he's had, and the opportunities he's had to actually make things happen sometimes. The decision-making needs to be better. The finishing needs to be better. That's what we're saying. We know, like, his bar is up here, but he's playing here. So when you know there's that extra little bit to go and he's not doing it yet, that's where the criticism comes. Yeah. But if we knew that was his limit, then we'd be like, he needs to go. But he doesn't, because he's done enough to go, you know what, I've done well. But when it comes to Sancho, he just looks a lot better on the right. Anytime you play him anywhere else, he doesn't look nowhere near the same. So I wonder where he's going to play.
You were mentioning it before off camera, because like you say, he played on Wednesday against Lille, and he sort of put a cross in.
He put Antony in to score.
I know, yeah. That was like Bundesliga Sancho. He's like, he's just got to grab that sort of feeling, that sort of mentality pass, and continue with it.
Yeah. Exactly.
We've had Gary Wright from Dortmund that's watching. How's it going, Gary? Saying all the best to Reds fans from Dortmund, Germany. Freddie saying, Ahmad, big love. What are you expecting from him this season? I love Championship's Ahmad. No place, you're scoring goals there. That's impressive.
I'm telling you, I love Ahmad. I've already said that. From the minute I saw him, the way he plays, I think if he plays with the rest of the first team, we're going to want to see more of him.
Yeah, they worship him up at Sunderland.
Yeah. He's a baller. Love him. He's got the timing, he's got the movement, and he's got the end product that I want to see. He uses his right foot as well. He can cut in and do that whip, the same one that Antony tries to do, and I think it's with more consistency. That's what a lot of people don't realise. Like, anyone can shoot a ball in the goal, but if you take 10 shots, how many are you going to hit on target?
Yeah.
That's the thing about the top strikers, the top football players. Yeah. When you're at the higher level, you're hitting that target more often than not. And under pressure, you're hitting that target. I think with Antony, when he's not under pressure, he doesn't hit the target enough. So if I watched him cut in and take shots, I bet you, if he had a keeper in goal, he'd probably score maybe 2 or 3 goals out of 10 doing that cutting whip. And the rest of them will go off the pitch.
Do you think it's become predictable, Andy, that Antony move? Because everyone knows it, don't they, Nathan? I mean, you were saying there, that's become his signature move one season in.
Right, so let me just quickly answer this one. When you're coming in off that angle, the keeper's taught to be in a certain place. He has to cover his near post and then come off it a little bit. So he can't cover that far post. So when you cut in off that area, that's what you're naturally meant to do, whip it to the far corner. So you can't stop it. So he can continue doing that. As long as he gets that whip right, it should always pretty much be going in.
But would defenders not get used to that? And that's what I mean. The defenders will know to push him onto his right foot, then, won't they? If the keeper can't do anything, that's what I mean. It becomes a bit predictable. What do you think?
I think he's got a talent with his right foot. And you say the left, some of the goals. I mean, he scored once against Charlton, didn't he, in the League Cup? So that bend. He's got to learn to use his right as well. So it's like just utilise your ability and put it on both. Yeah. And I want to see that more of that, Antony. Like you say, he missed out on the FA Cup final, didn't he? And that injury near the end of the season. And he could have made a difference in that FA Cup final. With 20 minutes to go, with Garnacho on the left and him on the right. Could have made a hell of a difference. But I want to see him do a bit more. Like you say, people will call him as a one-trick pony. And he's like showboating. Like, do you know what? That's what we want at Old Trafford. We want showboating. We want skill. Nothing wrong with it. But he's doing his strictly ball dribble.
He can
last
do that
season, and he got dropped for it. And he can do it if you're 6-0 up. Do it.
Yeah.
But not when you're trying to find a goal in a game. But I want to see more from Antony, and I'm sure he will with the ability. You say we've got a few winners in there. He said just coming up picture of the League Cup winners from last season, and I want to see you got. You got a few winners in there now, and I like it. Even Johnny Evans is a winner.
Yes.
And he's come back in. A bit surprised with Johnny Evans. Absolutely.
What did you make of that, Nathan, and Johnny Evans coming back to United? It's been a bit cloak and dagger how long he's actually there for.
Yeah, well, he signed a short-term contract, and he's played in that last game. He looks calm and collected, as he's always looked in his whole career. So I like that in defenders. They're calm under pressure, can keep the ball, can play with the ball, left foot and right foot. Positional sense is there. I like him. I like him as a squad player. And if he can get a contract for the season, I don't mind that him being in the squad as another number, because Maguire's probably going to go. And I still rate him higher than Maguire since before he left. And now, even right now at 35, I think he's better than Maguire. So, yeah, I really like him.
Oh, there's been a message at the stadium, and this is a bit different. Sometimes you expect this sort of thing in America. So at the Metlife Stadium, it's come out, regardless of score, there will be penalties after the match.
I got
So
if we win 2-0 or they win 2-0, we're still going to have penalties.
Regardless of the score, I think.
Is it from halfway line?
That's so American.
You know the American
Doesn't make
penalties
sense.
from
That's
before?
so
Remember the World Cup? Was it World Cup '94 where they did the penalties? Was it the penalties where you run from the halfway?
Yeah, that's wicked.
Yeah.
Absolutely
How
love that.
One-on-ones, wasn't it? Yeah.
Paddock drew withdrawals, done 1-1, and they had to, like, they was going to share the trophy the other week. Then they decided to have a penalty shootout.
Why would you share a trophy?
Well, in the old days, mate, they used to share the charity shield in the 60s.
You want someone winning it, don't you? Really?
Yeah, they used to share it. Yeah, it's a toss of a coin, 6 months each. Yeah. My dad can vouch for that.
We've had a message from Danny Wild, who's been a member for 26 months. Nice one, Danny. Do you think it's Erik ten Hag's scouts who watched Højlund, or is it just useless United scouts? Surely there's strikers who are more prolific for the same price. You striker, Nathan, what do you make of that?
Obviously, Erik ten Hag, he's definitely going to know his players. He's not going to let a player come through the door that he doesn't know about or want. And again, it's not always about stats. I think when you look at his highlights, I'm trying to look at the player with the eye test. And it's about the type of player for the position that you need. Like, forget about his goal record sometimes and go, right, what does Ten Hag need? He likes that kind of big guy, mobile, and can smash a ball, can win the ball, can hold up play. He looks like the best out there option to be able to do all that.
Yeah.
So regardless of how many goals he's got so far, he's going to get chances at United. If his finishing is good and he's in the right setup, he will score goals for United. And he will do the job that even Weghorst done without scoring any goals.
Yeah.
So imagine you did a job what Weghorst done, but he's faster, so he can get to people quicker, and then he's going to score even 5 more goals. You'd like that, because a lot of people were saying Weghorst, he's done so great for us, blah blah blah. Even though he didn't get a goal, we loved his other side of his game.
Yeah.
So imagine that, but like 10 times more.
Got to get him first though. PSG sniffing.
Well, we'll see, won't they? Because I think Mbappe's up for sale, isn't it? There's rumours today that Real Madrid. So United need to move fast on this one. But can we do that if we haven't sold enough? You know, it looks like we've got to sell now to be able to afford him.
I think regardless of the ownership, they say I seen some with the scouting system, like you say. I don't believe United picked out Højlund. It was Erik ten Hag and his connections in Europe probably, and he's probably done recon himself. You know, you can watch a player on the TV and you get to like him, get reports on him. Yeah. So I don't trust the United scouting system until it's his scouting system. Oh, it is A, B, and C. No. I'm going to do D, F, G. These are my they're all his picks.
They were the caveats, weren't they, when Ten Hag took over, that he wanted more of a say in the signings. And if you look at who he signed, obviously Onana's come last
Mount,
week.
They're his signings.
Mount, he's had experience at
he wanted him, didn't he?
He wanted him. Martinez, Antony played underneath him. So he is very hands-on, which is great for a manager. If you look on the Solskjaer, there was that.
I don't think Casemiro was his signing.
Yeah, but the thing is, Casemiro,
but he's well.
You're not going to say no.
Yeah, you didn't.
You're not going to say no. But everything he's signed has been on his watch.
Yeah.
How long may it continue?
Oh, well, I wonder if Casemiro. I'm sure he would have said yes to Casemiro. He was not going to say no. That's the thing.
No.
Someone's got.
According to some people, he's a steady Eddie, isn't it?
Casemiro? Of course. Go and get him now.
Yeah.
that must have been it.
We had some more comments. So a lot of people are saying Garnacho hat-trick. They're expecting that. Nathan, when it comes to these games, and how much don't you want to get injured? Do you play at 70% or you know, you're still going out for the 100 as you would?
Every game you're playing out how you play. Like, you can't play a game trying to not get injured. You get injured because you have to go in for challenges. If you're going for challenges if you don't go in for challenges,
when you get in, a lot of people say that. Yeah.
But if you go in like half-hearted or even less than 100% and don't have a stiff leg, for example, and it's wobbly, someone goes in hard, your leg's finished.
Yeah.
So you can't mess about. You just got to play football as you do. Like, you could get injured every day in training. You can get injured wherever you play. So don't think about injuries, just play football. And then let the manager think about injuries based on fatigue. That's a different thing. But you're here to get fit. It's pre-season. So you're not going to get more than 60 minutes now anyway.
Yeah.
Because the first few games. So you get your 60 minutes, then build it up. 65, 70 the next game, then 80, then 90, 90, 90, and then you're set.
I've got one more question on, does that apply to Ten Hag in terms of strategy and stuff? But just I want to get your predictions in. It is going to go to penalties, so I'm not too sure if it'll end up a draw if one side wins during the 90 minutes and the other side wins during the pens.
It's so doubled up.
And I'd love to know if Ten Hag's literally just been told this 10 minutes before kickoff that, all the players are staying out from pens.
It's like they want the drama in it. It's like their sitcoms in it and all that. You know, it's how the Americans want to perceive life.
Yeah.
Drama.
Yeah, but you think about it, every sport that they have in America, it's not like low scoring. It's hundreds of points. It's basketball, over 100 points. It's loads of goals, loads of this.
Imagine if they brought that in the Premier League. You've just lost the FA Cup final 2-1. Tell you what, we'll go penalties. And
given the way the last FA Cup final went, I'd have taken that all day long.
How much I think I win or a draw from it.
Yeah. How much do you reckon Ten Hag will play around with sort of his strategy, like tactics?
I think he already knows. He's been drilling it into them from the minute he got there. So that's not going to change. It's just getting the players in there and integrated into that system.
Yeah,
that's what he's been saying. They started the season. They're doing the right things I want them to do. And he's bringing in more players that are capable of doing what he wants them to do. Remember last year, there's certain things he couldn't do. He couldn't play with De Gea at the back. So you couldn't play that out of the back and keep the ball. We lost it, or we went forward, kicked it forward. We had no one to win headers. Let's say you get the ball back and you have to boot it. Now you're going up to Rashford, who is not the best at obviously winning headers and flicking balls on. So you can't really play your game. Now we're getting closer to being able to actually have possession of the ball. And we're always wondering why teams like the Brighton and these teams are out, keeping more possession of the ball against Man United. Now this season, I expect to see United keep that ball a lot more and control game.
He said this as well yesterday, didn't he? Say, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And even I took notice, that sounds nice. That sounds a bit, we're assertive. We're going to assert our game, our play, our style of play on teams. And people at Old Trafford will see it. And I look forward to that.
Yeah.
What score do you think it's going to be then, Andy?
Well, considering...
I'll take 2 scores from you. Who's going to win the game at the 90 minutes?
I say it'd be 2-1 Man United, and you know what? Give Arsenal the penalties. I'm not bothered. We won the war. We won the battle and the war, and they just they can have their little prime bottles as their little they get gassed to bits on pens.
What do you reckon, Nathan? You got a score prediction?
I think we'll kind of probably struggle for possession in the first half. And I got a feeling that we'll probably go 1-0 down.
Yeah.
And then second half we'll get a goal back and it'll be 1-1 by the end of the game. And then it'll actually be real penalties. If you're saying there's penalties anyway, I think it'll be penalties to decide who actually wins rather than
it's the only way to see that stupid idea out, and it finish 1-1. Let's just have pens. It's absolutely balmy, balm cake bleeding. I seen that on Watch Along last night. What is it? Chip balm, what you call it? Steve was up chip balm. Go to John Shin. What do you call a chip balm? You ask for the chip balm, you would get a cake, some fries, and something else.
Was he doing like New York
delicacies? Yeah, New York Day. So a chip muffin over there. You would not find a chip muffin in the Upper West Side of Brooklyn. You know what I mean?
Chance. But the only reason why I'm saying that, by the way, is because they're a little bit further forward with their game time.
Yes.
And I know the difference of playing without that timing is massive. The timing of being able to defend properly and the timing of being able to put passes together to get goals. That's massive in games. If they're ahead of us at that, then it's going to show in this game. So we're going to find it hard.
What have you made to Arsenal's signings? Because they've been busy in the transfer. They've made some really good signings, haven't they? Could we get the Arsenal team up if possible?
Yeah, Arsenal have been, to be fair, they've made some fire signings. I got to say, like, we wanted Timber first. Remember that. We wanted Timber before we wanted Martinez. And we know how good Martinez is. Yeah. So how good must Timber be? So the fact that they got him, I was a bit upset because...
He was talked out of it, wasn't it? He was advised not to for his World Cup play. I know, I agree.
Now, why couldn't we get him this year? Like, instead of them taking him. Yeah. Maybe it's much more, like, you know, it's much better for Timber. If he looks at both clubs, he might be thinking, right, Arsenal very close now to winning the league. I'd rather go there now than go into Ten Hag. But, yeah, so I'm upset about that. So he's a very, very good player. And then Rice has come in and made it that if he can start and if Partey coming in for a Rice or playing with them, that's improved them again. So it means they've got strength in depth this year.
Yeah, I was disappointed that we were looking at Rice. Like, I heard he was interested. He's good friends with Luke Shaw, isn't he, as well as and then Mount as well. So I'm disappointed we missed out on him. We didn't have the financials.
I don't think he would be interested. If he turned down City, because the rumours were when City were in for him that he wanted the Arsenal move and he wanted to stay in London. That was what I heard from him.
He don't move and his family's there.
He didn't really fancy it. But Havertz is an interesting signing from Chelsea given his season last year. Do you think he suits playing under Arteta more than he did at Chelsea?
100%. Reason why he's not relied upon to be the main goal scorer here now.
Yeah.
Whether he scores or not, nobody's going to care. And this is the thing where he's probably going to excel now, because playing in beside a Rice, now Odegaard will be further ahead of him, or maybe they're both going to be just ahead. Now, if he doesn't score and he just keeps playing, like just passing the ball, moving and stuff, he might be a player who goes, he's done well today. He's done well the next game. And then he gets a goal. And it's like, you know what? He gets goals as well. So that's imagine he's coming in for Xhaka and he's getting 10 goals in the season. That's going to be brilliant for Arsenal to have 10 extra goals from that position. That's really good. But I didn't like him as a striker. I didn't like him as the main man you're looking at to score goals. I don't like his finishing. I don't think he's that good. But like I say, when the pressure's off him to get the goals, now he may just flourish.
What do you make of Havertz's chances at Arsenal?
I think he's a really good signing for Arsenal. And he said the experience of last season, it may drive him onto challenging for the league, but we all know who's the top dogs at the moment. And the experience they have from last season, let's say they have to win something this season. They really have to. And even if they say you're gonna not take a cup, a League Cup or an FA Cup, because it was so insistent, we'll throw all the cups and go for the league, and they blew it with 8 games to go. So they've got to win something this season. They really do.
Nathan, do you think they've signed enough to push City further this year? It was theirs. It was theirs to win last year.
It was theirs to lose last year. They won. They were so far ahead. They bottled it. No one can say anything other than that. Because even if they lost against City, they still ended up losing. They didn't need to, even they could afford to lose against City and still win the league.
Yeah, with West Ham and Liverpool.
Yeah.
Did it.
So even it was quite a few of them actually, and their performances weren't so good coming into the run-in to the end of the season. So now they've got a squad though. Players who are injured, now you can change it up, and they got a strong squad. So now they've got enough to make it happen.
Do you think out of the signings that United have made so far and Arsenal were just above us, have United got enough to move above Arsenal or maybe challenge City? Or is it going to all be on that sort of linchpin of the striker that we need to bring in?
To be honest, I think we should be challenging for the title this year because of the players we've got in. But I still think we're a little bit short of City and of Arsenal. Because Arsenal were ahead of us slightly last year. But in football terms, they were ahead of us quite a bit. Their football is very, very good. Now they've improved. Again, I think we've probably improved a bit better. They've improved their squad, but we've improved our first team. Keeper-wise, midfield, goals, and then hopefully striker. That's now going to bring us a little bit closer to Arsenal.
Yeah. Could be one more twist in that striker department. You don't know. If
we get an Mbappe, it's over.
Not Mbappe. Somebody who lives in North London and he's quite happy. Yeah, there's still something there. You know, I just got vibes of Berbatov. So, and like I say, Bayern Munich is sniffing round. Let Bayern do all the work, and we just get new owners. Day before the transfer deadline closes, you know what? Here's a new shiny toy. Here's your Millennium Falcon you wanted when you were 12. You got it now.
Here's a question then. Do you think Tottenham might go down the same route as PSG? You're not signing, we're going to have to get rid of you. Because there's not many years. What's he got? 1 year left?
1 year left, yeah.
Same as Mbappe.
Tottenham,
you're not signing, we're getting rid of you.
You know what? Tottenham are absolutely stupid. They're stupid. They're stupid. Real Madrid now are going to... Mbappe is basically gone to war in the last 24 hours with Real Madrid. Who's going to blink first?
Oh, my God.
Was it last time? Was it even the French president got involved? Remember that? So you're going to get him as a peace negotiator. It's not a UN peace treaty. This is him. Mbappe against fucking PSG. Tottenham are going to do the same with Harry Kane? No, mate. No. Tottenham will have to do what Real Madrid, PSG will have to do, basically, and sell. You're going to have to sell.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not too sure if United will be able to... It might cost more to get Kane to United than it would cost Bayern Munich to buy Harry Kane.
Mate,
a lot of people
find 80 million down the back of the sofa for Casemiro. I'm sure you can find 80 million for Kane.
A lot of people asking why it's not kicked off yet. I think it's like coming up to 5 minutes past 10. And that's because obviously the players haven't come out of the pitch. It's massive stadium, that though, isn't it, Nathan? Where did you go on pre-seasons anyway you liked?
I was in... I went to Holland? Yeah, I went to Holland quite a few times, so... but it wasn't any stadiums like that. I went to Croatia as well, played Split as well, Hajduk Split, played them. That was probably one of the biggest games I've
Big
played
stadium.
in. Yeah, it was nice because the atmosphere was there and they're a very good side at the time. They were the best side in Croatia at the time. So yeah, that was with West Brom, played with them. And with Wigan, I went to Netherlands so many times, like 3-4 times, the same place, the same setup, same training ground with the hotel in there. So it was lovely. It was good.
What's it like for a player then? Is it quite an insular setting? Then, you know, like you're all sort of in it together. Do you have much time to go out and see the place and stuff?
Yeah, you still get time to go out and see the place, but you just got to make sure you're back at certain times, you know?
Were you always back?
Yeah, I was always back. I'm not that
go
kind
and see
of guy.
The sights and the tours.
Yeah, I'm not the kind of guy to stay out and not come back and stuff. But yeah, it's nice to have like a week or so with your teammates, and you know, you're doing little bits and pieces after training, and you're just eating breakfast, lunch, dinner with the players, training, and then going out. So you're there and getting much more of a
it's
kind
like
of
second
bond
family,
between each
innit?
other. Yeah,
it's
nice, especially if you've got a proper team that are onto something, trying to get winning, are capable of winning something, and then you got the characters in the dressing rooms who are proper winners. If you get what I mean, it feels great. It is great.
That's good. The teams are just lining up now for photographs and stuff. United in red. You like the yellow kit, do you, Nathan? Are you a fan of Arsenal's yellow?
Actually, looking at it there, it looks all right. It looks a bit bright, but
it's like building site for that, isn't it? Like, you know, you
Ivy's vest. Yeah,
it looks all right. It looks similar to like a Dortmund, but
I will say
bit
this:
more
it's
sharper.
better than United's green one, green and white. That's absolutely hideous.
Yeah, United don't look good in that. That Onana top that he was wearing. I don't know what that pinstripe stuff's all about, but I don't like that.
Not a fan of it, no?
Not having it. I love the red one.
Yeah.
Love this red with black.
Nice.
Even the white one, I said this, like the white one looks like Liverpool. You might as well put a lima bird on the bleeding crest. Seriously, I won't be buying it.
Some people are asking where's Martial?
Injured.
Is he? Oh, well, there's a surprise.
As always.
Does anyone care?
What's the point
I
of asking, where is he?
How can we sell him if we can't get him fit?
We're not going to sell him. He's not going. He's the next Phil Jones.
Yeah.
Back in my day, he was a Darren Anderson of Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah.
That's doing a disservice to Darren Anderson. Darren Anderson was he probably had the better.
He was decent. He was decent when he was fit, but he had more sick notes than anything.
I've given up on him now. I like him obviously, but the thing I've given up on hoping that he's going to be fit. He can't be looked after, put in a cotton wool and still be injured, like for big injury as well. Like
he could sneeze and get injured.
Yeah, it's like, what's wrong, man? What's happened? Your hammies are falling off. Like you can't play. You're just stuck.
Someone got
pull.
I seen this at last game of the season last year. Do you know when the players do the walk around? Martial's lad even said that he had more energy and he's running around the pitch and he scored 2 in the goals, and it was enjoyable to see.
It looks like for United fans to Arsenal fans ratio in the Metlife Stadium, United are full up there. There's only a few, isn't the Arsenal fans?
Yeah, it's always the case, isn't it? United are everywhere, so United fans are everywhere in the world.
Arsenal fans will have their crew somewhere.
Yeah. Right. Abby Jo, I presume is an Arsenal fan, said 5-0 to Arsenal, but thanks for watching Stretford Paddock, even if you are an Arsenal fan. Come on, the rest of you, I want your score predictions. You've had an extra 7 minutes to get them in. What's going to be the full-time score during the 90 minutes, and then you can have a go at the penalties whilst we try to make up why they're doing them in the first place.
You know, it's just art. It's like you said, Andrew. It's the American way, I'd love it to just be halfway line penalty. Really, I really would love to see someone blow the whistle and you have to run from the halfway line and take the keeper off.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
It's like a Super Bowl show. They want drama, don't
Yeah.
they? They want that drama in the 93rd minute, and they have pens. So
It'd be lovely.
Someone said trial by fire as Mainoo as a defensive midfielder at the start of this game. It really is
yeah. Let's see how you do against the best teams in the country.
They're just about to kick off now. People, David Ellingworth said 3-2 to United, Mount, Antony and Garnacho. Danny Wild's gone 3-1 United during the 90 minutes, 4-1 on pens. Nathan Navashenza has said 3-1 United. The real Juan Pedro, 6-5. I presume that's penalties. Gooners Wild in the chat. It's nice that the Arsenal fans are coming to watch it with us. So good evening to you as well.
Gassing Gunners.
Is that Antony on the right, yeah? Looks like Antony's starting on the right, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Cubby, let's go. He looks quite strong. You know?
He does, doesn't he?
Like
What have you made, Nathan, of obviously Savage gone to Reading, Iqbal gone? Are you surprised these young players leaving?
No, not really.
At the beginning of last season, there's a lot of hype around them, though.
Yeah, but it's you sometimes you get hyped a bit too much in pre-season. Like
Martial last season was great, wasn't he, in the pre-season?
But he did really well.
Yeah.
Though. But in terms of like the young boys, they did well. They did really well, but they didn't ever get a chance in the first team in the season. So if you see them come on and do well against big teams in the season, then you're like, okay, like Garnacho. When you see him, he was explosive.
Yeah.
So you're like, okay, he would be surprising if we see him go. But yeah, the way he was playing, man. The others, I didn't see them do much more to say, yeah, I'm staking a place in this team for the season. So yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. But let's see how these boys get on. Who's that on the left now? Oh, Garnacho. That's his hair, isn't it? Yeah, it's back to white again, isn't it? Was it like gold?
It was blonde before, wasn't it?
Number 49 he's gone for this season.
Seen his birthday party with the two, with his birthday cake and the two dwarfs.
No.
And it was two dwarfs dressed as Messi and Ronaldo, and they give him his birthday cake. It's kind of funny. It's like Argentinian humour.
I'll have to have a look at that. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what Ramsdale's all about this year. Nice. Who's that, Varane? What was the score with the Arsenal game anyway?
They won 5-0 the other day, wasn't it? MLS All-Stars, wasn't it?
So the best of the MLS versus Arsenal, and it was 5-0. Just shows the level of the MLS, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
To be able to have the best of the best playing Arsenal, who are probably, second best of the
I presume Messi wasn't in that MLS All-Stars, because he would be, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he would be now.
Do you see his winner?
Yeah, last night. He's like,
he's got the winner for
93rd minute,
93rd minute free
in Miami.
Free kick as well. Lovely. Let's see. Saka's, is he going to carry on from where he left off?
Well, lad played.
No, he isn't. Bad pass. Good. His timing of his crossing.
Arsenal do look pretty slick, don't they? Considering it's like, is this their fourth pre-season?
I'm not sure, but
could be their second one.
Is this Rice's first game?
Yeah. No, Rice's second game.
Okay, so he played in that MLS game, did he?
Well, I can't be sure. Somebody in the comments could confirm that. This could be his first game.
And then Timber's first game, innit? So yeah. Let's see how they get on.
Now, Jack's asking a question there. Would you take Alexis Sanchez back on a free?
No.
Not
now.
Only if Old Trafford's piano player isn't it?
Definitely. And we need to pay this, don't we? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Rice played the other day versus MLS All Stars.
Right. Yeah. Again, if you would I'd take Alexis if it was 5 years ago.
I keep seeing this. Every time I see Arteta, it just reminds me of Agent Black from Captain Scarlet and the Mr. Ons. It's just
Arteta.
Rough. He just looks like him all the time.
Is that he's painted on that haircut, isn't it? It's like it doesn't move ever.
His eyes don't move.
He looks sharp all the time. No matter what happens, raining, his hair's exactly the same. Perfect. Same as Ten Hag, actually. Well, he's got no hair. All right, let's see. Oh, Wan-Bissaka, is he going to be the is Wan-Bissaka the actual Do you think Wan-Bissaka's the main choice right back now?
Yeah.
Or do you think Deleu's going to...
I think it's Wan-Bissaka. I think the beginning of last season, Deleu was probably better. And then after the World Cup, whatever Wan-Bissaka was doing at Christmas, he was one of the best players in the second half
from
of the
Christmas
season.
onwards.
Yeah, he went on that tour and he looked awful, didn't he? We played went to Spain for 2 games. He looked awful and he sort of like had the renaissance, didn't he?
He's put a lot. I mean, take Rashford out of the picture because we know that he had a bit of a dud season, which was a red herring the season before.
Yeah.
But Wan-Bissaka and Luke Shaw, most improved players, I'd say, under 10.
That's what I mean. They've got to continue it. They've got a bit of improving, then fading off again. This is why they've got to continue it.
Yeah.
Same with
But
Rashford.
confidence breeds that, doesn't it? And it shows what hands-on manager Ten Hag is, that he sort of instilled that. And this has been the thing with Harry Maguire. He seems to be the only player that hasn't sort of built it, and De Gea, I suppose, as well, that hasn't bought into what...
I don't think he's capable of being able to do.
Do you think it's
more
real?
Go, Bruno! Go,
one more touch. Finish!
Oh,
hey!
No, I did well there because he got caught.
What? Finish that! Oh my gosh! Oh my
Antony, man!
That's what I mean.
Unbelievable!
How that ball's coming so soft? How
finishing,
do you
man.
That's a really bad take that by Antony.
Bad finishing.
Fernandez has cut the ball into the middle after the great run, and Antony's just scuffed his shot.
How?
I know.
When the ball's come soft, it's not coming fast. Didn't bobble, and he's just bobbled it.
He had time
was
to
that from Luke Shaw over the top?
Great ball over the top for Bruno. Turned, slopped
he's
it
got
for him,
no
and
one
bang
on him
it,
at all
and
like
he's
that.
what a bad shot.
And that's his left foot as well.
That's what I'm saying. It's just a very bad shot. Got to get a nice connection there. As long, even if you hit it hard and it went straight at the keeper, I'd rather that than that.
Apparently, the MLS All Stars had Benteke up front.
Oh my God!
Make that
says it all, doesn't it?
Wow,
unbelievable.
How long has he been gone now? Was it 2 years now? Is it second year?
Antony's getting some pelters for that. Antony is so unserious. Said Isaac. ASAC said Antony exists purely to miss early chances. Daniel Lipo said Antony is wank. It's a bit better than that.
Judge a guy after
terrible miss.
Judge a guy after 2 minutes. Yeah, that's the story of the life, innit? You know what I mean?
He's not that bad.
Jeez.
He's not like that. He's better than that.
All you got to do is breathe and you get criticised nowadays.
You can say the finishing's not the best. That's what I look and see exactly what I see, and I'm going to say what I think. And it's he's like a 5 out of 10 for finishing. It's simple as that.
Yeah,
that's all it is. You're gonna hit the target 5 times out of 10,
but
with no pressure. That's poor.
Shouldn't you be expecting more than that for that?
Of course,
no. What I mean is for that price and for who you're playing for. Then.
Of course.
Yeah.
If you look at his goal from last season, I was around the same sort of position.
Yeah, but
this is the thing. You can't expect more. It's just the fact that he got bought for what he got bought for, knowing that he's that.
But Ten Hag bought him knowing that he's that. That's what I mean. So is it,
he just knows that's what he is, and he thought he might be able to do a job for us. And to be fair, he's kind of like it's weird. It's like he's flirting with looking very, very good, but then he's very, very average.
Yeah.
And that's the annoying part. But look, if you think about it, the amount of chances he's had,
amount
of chances he's had all last season, it means that there's so much room for improvement. It's ridiculous. Like, if he was finishing all them easy chances he had, he'd have 15 goals. Easy. The one thing he does need to do is assist more. I think he got 1 or 2 assists all season. That's not good enough.
No, there was a few occasions as well where he should have crossed it or passed it
with a better touch, better pass.
Was that Martinelli then with a decent shot from about 30 yards out?
Yeah, you see how all these touches are off? That's what I'm talking about. The timing is not there. So all this stuff passing.
Good tackle,
great touch there, Fernandez.
Let's see, could be Mainoo. Oh, what's happened to this guy on the floor? Who's the injured guy? The Arsenal player. He's got his hand up.
He's getting frosted, isn't it?
Martinelli injured. Oh, his boots look like they blend into the sock.
And Martinelli's down after a challenge with Mainoo.
Yeah, he had his arm up as well.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Oh, no, it was Fernandez who was...
Yeah. Looked like he just got a little kick on the side, huh? Didn't look that bad. Didn't like go over on his foot or anything. Just got a little kick.
6, 1 half a dozen of the other.
So United having the the best chance of the opening 8 minutes with that Antony chance. Great
Didn't
ball over the top.
we get somebody from Arsenal the other week, some medical guy, Arsenal's doctor joining the Man United medical staff at Old Trafford. Yes.
Is it?
Yeah, I was mentioned the other week, he's just working his notice. Noticed that in the last fortnight, yeah. He's going to start the season.
Like that. Let's copy Mainoo. Let's go. Okay.
Great ball.
Nice ball over the top. Perfect.
Oh, well played, Wan-Bissaka.
Nice. Oh, nice. Oh my days.
Oh, whoa.
Score. Shoot anyway. Don't shoot.
And ball.
Hey, that was nice.
That was a lovely move.
I like that.
Wasn't it? Nice.
Nice, energetic, fast play.
Hey, that was very good.
I say Wan-Bissaka's definitely improved that side of his game, hasn't he?
Yeah, decision making and passing. Instead of having to cross, sometimes he passes it and makes the right pass.
It was strange with Wan-Bissaka because that was the thing. Everyone said he can't cross, so I think it became a thing within him that he has to prove that he can.
Yeah.
But he's definitely improved that side of his game.
I like that. Good 1-2
9JA Heavenly Demon there says Sancho and Mount link up going to be filthy. Jesus.
Yeah. Again, we just don't notice it, but that Mount controlled it really well in the tight space and popped it off really nice. And also the Mainoo, like, we popped that ball back to Heaton under pressure. Heaton played it through the middle into Kobbie Mainoo. He's dribbled with it and put Wan-Bissaka in down the line. And then you got that link-up play with Wan-Bissaka and Mount.
You're going to see that with Onana as well. That sort
This is what I'm saying. He loves that. Onana loves that.
So, yeah.
Uh-oh.
And you see, like there was a bit of, let's say, Eaton did it in his first game, his pre-season against Leeds. He came out, didn't he?
Yeah.
And he's like, and he lost it, but I think like he's been taught this as well.
Yeah.
So
Uh-oh.
Great save.
Oh.
Great save.
Double save.
Double save. Nice one, Eaton.
You see what I mean?
Yeah,
That was good football from Arsenal.
Entertaining first 10 minutes, guys.
Both ways. Could have been goals both ways. I actually thought that was going to be a goal.
I thought the follow-up there. With
Great ball, though. Look at that run. How did he get in there? Bloody hell. What a run. And then the finding him there as well. Yeah. And then for Heaton, great 2 saves. That was great 2 saves, you know.
I'm not sure if it's because it's an American football pitch, but the ball doesn't run smooth on the grass, does it? You know.
Is it a 3G pitch now?
No, it looks like it looks all right. I don't know. Let's see what's what.
Official grass in NFL.
You think the 2 shots now from Antony and this one here? Maybe.
I'm not making excuses for people.
Is it bubbling? Yeah, is that why? Yeah. Ball's rolling all soft to him and he bangs it softly. Let's go.
It's real grass on top of an artificial pitch, they said before kickoff.
Right.
How weird is that? How can you have real grass on an artificial pitch?
NFL for you, innit?
So they've put
NFL Stadium underneath, like saying it's real grass on top, innit?
For this event. Then they take it up afterwards?
Yeah, just for this event, innit? Because
where did they keep the grass then?
Yeah,
put it back in the
I mean, did the MLS teams play at this stadium or did they play elsewhere in New York? I don't know.
Probably throw away the grass.
It's the Mets and the Giants, isn't it, that play this?
Yeah, but is there an MLS team plays there? I don't know.
Apparently, Ashley Armstrong says they said the MLS is changing to real grass because of Mesa, forgetting that they need to change them for the World Cup in the US.
Oh yeah, next World Cup's there, isn't it?
Is it?
Mexico, Canada, US.
Yeah, the grass seeds on fake mats, apparently.
That's poor, man. Just do it properly, man.
So there's some gardening with Stretford Paddock.
Let's see how they get on. Ball out, please. Let's see how. Oh, good ball. Good ball in second. I don't like the way that these players, they run in between the fullback and the centre back all the time. And this guy loves to find people. Is that not foul? No, it's no foul. Get there. Hey, how'd he get there? Oof. Hey, that's some intricate play, you know. Yeah. And Ketia nearly. How'd he get on the other side of that? That dink from.
That was like Arsenal last season. The passing around the box was brilliant. It's just how bad they were at the back.
Yeah. This is the thing.
Some of it's like calamitous. Some of the, I mean, Harry Maguire got pelters last season, but some of the defending Arsenal.
That was Rob Holding.
Yeah.
But now they haven't got him there. That's what I mean. They've shored that up now. So this is why I wonder how they're going to be when it comes to letting chances like they were last year. I don't see that happening. So they've done a great job at improving that. They're looking dangerous, man. They look dangerous. I wish that's one part of our game that I still have these doubts. You know, I'm sitting there going, we get our chances.
Don't take them.
We don't take them enough. And we don't create them as crisply as these teams are creating.
That's why we need a striker, lad.
It's not even that.
No, but yeah, you're right,
Nathan. It's being able to make the right passes to lead to that chance as well. So it's that as well as finishing the chance. It's
like
both,
say you know how to finish. That's what we're lacking, aren't we?
Jim Mack, lads, for those.
Oh, touch! What a ball! Put it in, sure.
Okay.
Nice.
Jim Mack said, lads, for those of us unable to see the game, any chance of a quick summary? Right, it's still 0-0. I think Arsenal probably had the better chance with that double save from Tommy from Heaton. Antony should have scored within the first 2 minutes, but Fernandes cuts it in from the left-hand side, and Antony just needs to get it on target, really. He's completely scuffed the shot and passed it wide. Arsenal probably the better start, would you say, Andy?
Yeah, first 10 minutes, but
15 minutes?
Yeah, it should be least, it should be 1-1.
But there was some lovely play between Sancho and Mount.
Mainoo.
Mainoo. That was probably the best passage of play United have had. But like you were saying, it's only in bits. There's only moments of that in a United's game. Whereas, like, you look at Arsenal and City at their best, fluidity all the time.
Free flowing, isn't it? Yeah. I know what you're getting at.
That's the thing that we need to have, and that's why I'm not too sure Antony can provide that free flowing side, and that's why I'm thinking I'm more edging towards Ahmad being my main guy, being that guy, because he can do that stuff.
Yeah.
And I think Rashford, obviously, he's a goal scoring kind of player. He's not like, he can link up, but it's like, you know, like in terms of team passing passages.
Yeah.
I think Ahmad's got that in his game the most. I think Rashford's more of a goal scorer, and then you probably need another player who's a goal scorer type as well. I think you're going to get a lot of the assists coming through the Mount and the Bruno now, so that's good. And let's see if Antony actually can, Ahmad can take over Antony's spot. I really want to see it happen.
Alex Metcalf disagrees with you, Nathan. He said Antony's miles ahead of Ahmad.
We'll see. No, he's miles ahead in
one
terms
season
of,
maybe, but like you say, can easily be caught up.
So this is the thing. He's miles ahead in terms of work rate and keeping the ball with the team and stuff like that, and working back off the ball.
Yeah.
But in terms of his attacking play, no chance, nowhere near it, nowhere near his decision making.
I agree. I don't think. I mean, if swap the players around. I don't think Antony does what Ahmad did at Sunderland.
Exactly. Yeah, he wouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think how many goals did Antony get last year? 7, was it?
Yeah, 7.
Ahmad got 13. So
I know there's a few set penalties though. There were quite a few penalties in there as well. Probably about 4 or 5 pens.
Yeah.
Free kicks as well.
Yeah. But still, it really had an impact on what he did for the team. And like I say, they don't play the same kind of football as United either. So we'll see.
Apparently they said the penalties at the end are to get players used to taking them in a large crowd.
Ah. Okay.
What?
So they're not used to it now?
I know, yeah.
Seriously.
Where did they think these guys are?
You've never played in front of a crowd, guys. So just let's see how you do.
Premier League, not
pub
league
that they play in. That is the most pathetic American excuse I've heard since Bill Clinton said what he said back in the 90s. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God!
You digging into your American history there?
Oh yeah,
for reference points.
Google it if you don't know what I'm talking about.
Looking calm on the ball though. Looking calm.
Crowds, Jesus. I mean, what is it? Has it got that 25, 28 degrees? It's gonna be warm in New York.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It looked like Jay and McCullough were getting a sweat on today, going around all the Sopranos sites.
Get there, Wan-Bissaka. Get there.
All the Sopranos sites, yeah. I watched The Bronx Tale the other week. Loved that film. Watch that. You know what? You got something to watch during the summer and nothing to do. Get a Netflix series or watch a good film.
Oh,
play.
Go on,
Bruno. Hey, ref! Get off him, man.
Oh, ref, come on, give me yellow.
Who was that? Was older than him?
Havertz. Not really seen too much of Rice.
No, not really. He's got to get a yellow card for that. You can't just hold on to him for that long.
Great touch, wasn't it, by Fernandes?
Oh, what a touch out of trouble.
It probably doesn't feel new for Fernandes being captain, given last season he pretty much was the captain, all but in name, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I thought he fizzed out at the end of the season a bit, though.
Apparently, Ragewood said it's 29 degrees with 30%, 37% humidity.
That's warm now. That is very warm.
This is the thing, innit? You don't really expect Bruno to be pacing out people behind the defence, do you?
No,
but he did it. And he keeps doing it. Like
some of his games last year when he played that sort of quarterback role just for defence, I thought but the long distance passing was brilliant.
Ah, nice.
This is great down the left hand side for United.
Ref.
Not seen much down here during this game, have we really?
No.
Down this side.
It's a bit dark down that side, isn't it? Let's get some light down there.
It's the way it's the cover in it.
Yeah.
Every media, you'll have one roof on one major league stadium.
Yeah, but if it's 29 degrees, I'm playing in the shade, man. You know, just push it down there where Sancho is. I'm playing the heat.
Oh, I don't mind the heat.
Oh yeah, they play in heat. Manchester's absolutely apocalyptic today.
So why does it look like Heaton could have just played last year? Well, you obviously won't play him ahead of De Gea, but. Nice work from Sancho. Love that, Sancho.
Sancho down the right now.
I love it as well. Cut back, little Cruyff. Not Cruyff, what was it? That chop turn back. And then I want to see more after that, though. That was good, though. He burst away. There's no one in the box, so can't be expected to cross it in there. Yeah, it's
good to see that. I'm just waiting for my Argentinian shirt to arrive and get Martinez on the back of it.
You're going to dye your hair blonde as well?
I won't go that far, man. It's just
that's what the world wants to see.
Nice one.
Bleach blonde Andy Tate.
Nice ball in behind. Oh,
great turn. Come on.
Oh, that's not bad though.
I think that was the wrong decision, you know. Then he should have whipped it first time in.
But it's a nice Cruyff turn and get the turn on because it kind of opened things up. But it just the pass wasn't good enough to get it back to Antony. But there's nice play, intricate play through the middle, though. I like that. I want to see more of that. That's what we need to improve on, and it looks like we are improving on that side of things. And for all the negativity, it sounds like I'm saying to Antony, I think that he did improve throughout the season. He got better and better and better as he carried on. Then he got injured. You know who we haven't seen? We ain't seen Garnacho much, have we?
Saying that down the left, I've not really seen anything of him.
Early days yet, lads.
Yeah.
Only 20 minutes in, still 0-0.
Open your legs, lad. Open your legs. Get moving. Mainoo.
So that's settled into a pattern now after that first 10, 11 minutes. Very energetic.
Yeah.
Like I say, the heat will zap everybody.
Mainoo don't look out of place at the moment, so it's looking good. It's looking basically like when we've got the ball, we're looking pretty good, and when they get it, they're looking pretty good as well. So it's not like one team's pressuring the other one off the ball.
Two blinks first, isn't it?
Yeah. So a good chance of winning here. Open. Ooh. Oh, I thought it looked like it was heading towards goal.
I know, it's the trick of the ball, isn't it? The camera angle.
Get there.
Win it.
Oh, love that, lad. Oh, I don't like the... love that. I do like that.
Boot back to Heaton.
That's Roberto Carlos confidence. Yeah.
He loves only using that left foot as well.
I like that.
Forget the right. I'm using left only.
Danny Shields, super chat said, can practically hear Ramsdale shouting, "Hey, you guys." Goonies never say die.
Love Goonies.
Yeah.
Ball through the lines. Love that. That's what we missed from Martinez last year. Is he going to play that wide? Ball. Who's that for?
Yeah.
Wan-Bissaka. What's he doing running in behind in the middle? It should be Rashford.
He's there.
Yeah. Love that. Yeah, you don't want him having a shot.
The thing is, if United don't score and Rashford's not on the pitch, it just again cements why we need a striker, isn't it? Because whilst there's a lot of talent there is a lack of goals outside of Fernandes.
Yeah, really? I think you got Mount now, and you got Fernandes, but Casemiro, if he was on, you got him who can get some goals. So we are looking more like able to score from many areas. But again, you're right. We still need another one up top. And
we can't go into next season with the same carbon copy where we haven't got somebody else picking double figures.
We need more than one, don't we, really? Or more than one just scraping it, as Bruno got
just
just over
it.
You can't rely on Rashford all the time. It's pressure, you know what I mean? Sneaking 1-0. You've got to say you have games what you can control comfortably.
Yeah, because there's even loads of games when Newcastle were getting 5s and 4s. We need to...
that's a bit tough. That's a bad pass, that one, yeah. Someone's asked what number is Garnacho wearing. He's 49. Wearing 49.
That's his number.
I think he's asked for the 20th time, so I think he's trying to order it on the back of his shirt.
The controversy because Mount had number 7. It's not fair. It's scandalous. You know what I mean? Jog on.
Looks like we're playing, this is Jack Horton, looks like we're playing a 3-6-1 when in possession with Mainoo dropping back and Wan-Bissaka going into midfield. Do you make on that, Nave?
Let's have a look and see. I couldn't tell really, but wasn't really.
Wan-Bissaka's definitely playing a bit more forward, isn't he? I think he was over on left wing a minute ago, and then he was centre forward.
He's all over the place.
He's here, he's there, he's everywhere.
And he's the one who made the run in behind, and Antony tried to play him in.
Matthew Coward has literally just said the same thing. He's playing all over the pitch. He's just making the most of his time in America.
Love that win. Well done, Martinez.
Well done, Martinez.
Ball over the top. Can we get these boys in behind? And how quick is Jurien Timber as well anyway? Let's see how fast he is. See if we can get him isolated against
that stadium now. I know now. Ray Houghton scored against Italy for Ireland.
Yeah, I remember that night.
That's the stadium, where Ireland won. Republic, yeah.
He's got some legs about him as well though, Mainoo, you know. He's not slow. That's good. Looks like he might be able to hold his own.
Oi.
Yes, Wan-Bissaka, the flipping snake. He's not the snake, he's the spider, sorry. I don't know how he does it, you know. Wins every challenge he goes for. Every challenge he goes on the floor, he's pretty much winning them. Must be in a 95% in it, yeah. What a madman. So does that mean... Jurien Timber's going to take White's place, isn't he?
Yeah, it looks like it.
That's what it's going to be.
Especially with all the hype over when White signed.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people saying that Varane was White was a better signing than Varane.
And this is what I don't like to see. Saka running at people. Look at that and then put it in. Oh.
Yeah. Every time Saka's gone down that side, he's beat Shaw for the cross, hasn't he?
Yeah. Well, this is what I mean. He can go down the line and he can cut in. And that's what it gives you. When you've got both, you can just do what you want. If you're going to give me down the line, I'll cross it. If you're going to give me inside, I'll put it inside. You've got both. That's it.
Alex Moon is saying, is Mainoo playing the Casemiro role and Mount the Ericsson role, would you say? That's how
I think so,
it looks like that.
Yeah, I agree on that.
Looks like it, yeah. He's the ball-playing defensive midfielder.
Is Sancho playing false number 9? Yeah. David Ellingsworth said, Eric Ten Hag trying to make a point to the Glazers. I don't think any point needs making. We went for a whole season where we relied on one person to score all the goals. I don't think we need any more points. And whether the Glazers are paying attention, I believe, is there one of them at the start?
Yeah, I'll jab at a hook, yeah.
Bloody hell. Crossing balls in for fun right now. Getting on the end of it the other side.
Avram's there today,
faking, crossing balls. Look at this.
Good save.
Well played. Heaton's having a good game.
Is he injured, Saka?
He was linked
Did Saka get injured?
Luton won it. Tom Heaton, yeah. Luton, Ten Hag put a block because Luton wanted to sign Tom Heaton. So
he is quite good, don't he?
Yeah. When we're looking at some guy from Japan, a Japanese keeper.
Oh yeah, we had as well. Yeah, but that's gone very quiet, hasn't it? Probably trying to get the other deals done first.
What do you think's missing from United's kind of makeup at the minute then? From like the way we're going forward, what do you think's missing?
There's not a lot coming down the left-hand side, really, I don't think.
Yeah, and he's right on that.
Everything's
been down the right.
Yeah, and that's when Sancho is supposed to be playing on the left, or we thought, has been out on the right. Garnacho's had a very quiet game, hasn't it, so far?
I think Garnacho's left, isn't he?
No, that's what I mean. Garnacho, that's what means that nothing's been coming through him.
I've got the ball out to him yet. Let's see. Oh, grass cutter, straight to United player. Let's go.
Jack Cookson, might be one for you, Andy. Not related to the current game. What pub do you think is the best for drinks before games at Old Trafford? When I was drinking, I used to go to the Tollgate.
Yeah, the Tollgate, and I've been in a couple of times. There's a Blazer in there. There's a Trafford. They're the main ones around Old Trafford. Or if you want to get a cheeky one in Wetherspoons in town, and say then go to there's always a few in town as well.
Yeah.
Come on, let's move the ball. They're not going to come pressure you, so you might as well pop the ball off and let's get moving. We're not winning.
Someone put up a hand, guy.
When we're winning, that's when you can stand on it more. Wan-Bissaka, you're getting forward. It's like you're our main guy going forward, no?
Oof, there's Fernandez.
Left foot strike.
Get it! Yes! Yes!
Great goal.
Yes!
Terrible keeping.
What a goal.
Took it well.
Bruno!
Left foot strike.
Q Ramsdale should have had
Love
that.
that strike. Let's see if Ramsdale should have had that.
Yeah, definitely great strike.
And that'll be one mistake.
Hey, Tom Eaton.
1-0.
Yeah.
Like you
Tom
mentioned
Eaton,
it, Tom Eaton starting attacks. Like that's the way forward with our keeping system.
Let's see if that was his fault. I want to see
Oh,
He won't be happy with that.
He will not be happy with that.
that again. Weak foot, you should not be letting that in. But let's see how good it was. He should be letting that in.
Terrible.
He should not be letting that in.
That's Ramsdale from last season. That
Terrible keeping.
Right, that's 1-0.
Yeah, man.
thought Arsenal were going to win the league.
I'm saying that's one mistake to nil. Him versus Ronaldo.
Yeah. There's still penalties yet because Bruno leading like a proper captain. Yes, he is.
Come on, United. Prove me wrong. I say a draw by.
Wow, look at him, mate. He's happy, isn't he? It's medallion man. What's it?
I wonder if he's actually American, that guy. He looks like he's got American vibes.
He was enjoying it like an American fan, wasn't he?
Woo!
Oh, my God.
Giving the old Ric Flair there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Arsenal have taken the form from the end of last season into this, and haven't they?
Nothing changes with Arsenal.
All them Arsenal fans who were in the chat before have gone really, really quiet.
You know, it's like an American football team talk now, isn't it? Because of the heat, but the cameras will pan this. Is like it's a team talk now.
Yeah.
Time out, Man United. Time out.
Get the music on.
Yeah, Ramsdale's got to be kicking himself with that.
Yeah, that's poor, to be fair. But we'll take it.
Jeez, happy.
Definitely American.
Edgar's watching
You can
from
drink
Kenya.
in the stadiums
Nice.
over there,
How's
which
it
is
going,
so
Edgar?
bizarre.
There's a lot of people saying this, that Arteta could actually be sacked by Christmas. If Arsenal don't start well, there's a lot of pressure on Arteta. How much has he spent? 600 million now?
Yeah, but I think he's
Nothing, is it? Jay was saying it last night. It's chicken feed, that, isn't it? It's nothing. It should be more.
I don't think
back
he's
of the
under
couch
pressure.
money.
Back of the couch money.
I actually don't think he's under pressure. If they're obviously falling off like Liverpool did, then he's under pressure. But all they have to do is continue doing what they were doing last year, and they wouldn't be. He's not.
I mean, what's their target now? To maintain top four or to challenge?
They want to win the league. Of course, they want to try and win the league.
I want to do that. I still want to win the league,
but it's City in front. The thing is, there's no shame in not. In City winning it doesn't mean Arteta needs to leave. This is my thing. I think it's a case of how close can you get to him. If you're nowhere near him,
it's their fan base that they can start. Something to start, and it has a chain reaction, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Arteta out, and like you say, they've stuck with him, and they got so close last year. They need to continue with it.
Yeah.
But if they get a bad start, you're gonna get that. 60-40 split with the fan base.
Yeah, they're crazy, aren't they?
Spencer Pearce saying if they have a Chelsea season, he's gone, which I think probably is a fair point. But the thing is with Arsenal now, like last season, I think around, December maybe before, they were concentrating solely on the league. Now with the Champions League thrown in, that's not the sort of competition that you're ready to solve.
Did he sack him if they don't get out of the group? And
No,
they're not in the top four.
No, I don't know.
If they're not in the top four, of course.
They're out of the Champions League. They're not in the top 4 race. Oh, yeah.
Because you can't go from second near. Oh, is he offside?
We've got people from Nigeria watching as well. Evening, Patrick.
Evening.
Yeah, you can't go from front runner last year for nearly the whole season to being not in the top 4, because that means you definitely can.
I say this, I still think Liverpool, like say, Liverpool are going to be the dark horse.
Yeah, I think they'll overtake Arsenal, but I think if they come anywhere lower than third, he could be under a lot of pressure.
So take your cups and FA Cup serious.
I think Klopp might leave Liverpool this year,
I think so.
There's big rumours that Ancelotti might take the Brazil job now.
Hey!
That was a penalty.
Hey, where's the VAR?
Yeah, there's strong rumours Ancelotti might take the Brazil job. Now, if you're Real Madrid, what Klopp can't do anymore at Liverpool, his legacy's already there. And there ain't too many coaches around Europe with his pedigree.
Nope. You're right.
Why would you take the Brazilian
that
job?
not
It's
a
a
card?
poison chalice. It's just to sun
Because
yourself on the Rio.
you get to live in Brazil, Andy.
Rio, that's it, innit?
Yeah, but
have a party every time.
He's done everything. He's won everything. He's the most successful manager, isn't he?
Just retire with
Champions
dignity.
League, Ancelotti.
He don't need that, man. He don't need it. If anything, we should have got him in 2014, Ancelotti.
Yeah, I was called a lunatic when I said that we should have got rid of Solskjaer and got him.
You know what? Arsenal
Morning from India as well.
Lovely. Arsenal defensively not looking too.
Timber's not been,
No, I wouldn't have
impressive.
thought we'd get in that easily against them so much so far.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a surprise so
their
far.
forward play, the attacking play is pretty good, but it's
definitely.
But it's only pre-season. You can't read much into it.
Yeah, but you shouldn't still get.
Well,
what pace that is!
Well played.
Nketiah, you're quick, mate.
Who was that got
Wow,
back?
Luke Shaw.
Luke Shaw just got a
yeah.
foot to it, but he was quick. Wow. Shaw was in front of him, like easily favourite, and he just got his toe to it. That was pace.
Apparently, Ancelotti is taking over the Brazil job next summer, so that could be when Klopp heads over. I've always said Klopp would end up over in Spain at some point.
Hey, well, you
Probably,
say
yeah.
Real Madrid don't do well in the Champions League and La Liga.
Could go earlier.
Could go earlier.
I
You
don't
know
know
what Real Madrid are
They've
like?
just signed Bellingham, and it looked like they're going to get Mbappe. I think they'll be all right for the group stage.
Oh, their target's the Champions League and La Liga. So.
Yeah,
They'll win
they'll-
the Champions League.
oh,
for me. If they get Mbappe,
They get one of the two. I think Ancelotti will be all right for the season till next summer.
Mbappe or one of the two of who?
No,
No,
they
I'm
got
talking about
Bellingham.
trophies. If,
yeah.
if they win, if they get them players as well,
Yeah,
they're guaranteed one of them two trophies.
Yeah.
They're going to win La Liga or the Champions League.
Yeah. United looking strong defensively.
It is crazy. Mbappe the last 24 hours. It's
Like that. What you had to do at the right
Ooh.
time.
oh, go!
Oh, look at that! Pace!
comedy.
Pace! Put him in! Put him in!
Go on.
Put him in! Bang it! Oh! What a goal!
Viva Sancho!
Hey, that was some pace, you know. Oh my gosh.
Good
pace
old
was that?
Arsenal! The Arsenal away.
Sancho!
Defending.
That defending was as bad as Ramsdale's keeping. What is
Oh my
that?
gosh, that was a
And
poor
Arsenal's
miskick.
supposed to be sharper than United.
What is going on? What
Wow.
what pace he showed there though. Look at
Wow!
that. Was that Sally? Was that Gabriel?
I think it was, yeah.
Great finish that though. Boom.
That will do in confidence.
Yeah, it was Gabriel.
Again down the right though for Sancho.
Love that. Yeah, he's better
Yeah.
down the right. Look at it, he got away from him well.
It's just it's it and pray, innit? That
Lovely.
he did, yeah.
Lovely from. I love that.
Darth Watson there said that
Whatever,
was Dortmund Sancho.
Yes.
That's what we,
That's
need
what
more
we
of.
want.
Picking
That's
up on
what we
one
want.
little mistake and you're off.
Arsenal
Showing your
fans in the
pace.
stadium can't wait for penalties now.
Come on.
We're still in this, lads.
Nah, let's see though. Let's see what happens.
It's only pre-season, lads. I'm about to say,
Yeah.
like Liverpool last year, I'm not getting gassed.
There's at least one Arsenal fan painting a banner for Arteta out after this.
Love this, boys. Hey, foul for
They're
us.
getting a little bit aggressive though, aren't they? the
Love
Arsenal?
that. Love it. Come on. Sancho's going again.
This
Look,
is
there
the
he
Arsenal side.
There he is.
They've
Turn
got
out.
all their new signings in their starting 11. This is United. team.
Oh, no. You joke, are you?
Casemiro, Rashford, or Onana in.
Yeah. If we get all the boys,
Yeah,
it'll be
man.
looking
It just
very
shows
dangerous.
that, I mean, Arsenal, whilst we need to score goals more, they need to sort of try and tighten up at the back, and the evidence is in his first half, they haven't done that so far. Not been impressed with Timber.
No, he's not done a lot. Not done that. He's just thrown it to us, and Mount's
Here we
been
go.
foot through. Antony now, what can you do? Nice little cut back. Man on. Chill out now. Let's get back on it.
Yeah, the heat's gonna zap. So yeah, just stay in control.
That's fine. We've got, 5-10 minutes till end of the first half. Come on, I want to see. That's not bad, that. Good ball in to Mainoo in the wing. Oh, nice little play there.
This is more of the sort of fluidity that we were talking about, wasn't it?
Yeah, you were saying it the other day. You're going to see this, aren't you?
Lovely.
This
This is what we were missing last season, dictating the pace of the game. Last year we were always being, we were following their lead, whereas this is what we need to do more of. Especially when we're in the lead.
Yeah, dominating.
Yeah.
I mean, our best game last season for me was the Tottenham game. We bossed it from start to finish.
Yeah, it was.
Tottenham at home.
But the only part that I obviously still want to see, like, it's great we're winning. Yeah. It's great we're winning, but I want to see chances created and proper goals scored. Like, because look, if you think about it, that's 2 mistakes.
Yeah.
And 2 goals.
Yeah, you want to see us play from the back all the way through the middle to the front and score.
Yeah, or just unstoppable goals, if you get. I mean, goals that you go, oh my gosh, that's great team play.
Yeah.
That was a good shot from Bruno, but the
like
keeper
10,
should save
20
it.
passes and we score. Yeah.
Or even 5 passes. It doesn't need to be so many. It just needs to be a goal that, right, United were too good for them there. And we haven't scored that yet. Because, like, if you say we play Arsenal again tomorrow and they don't make those 2 stupid mistakes, it's still 0-0. There's no goals been scored. Let's score goals that you cannot stop. That's what I want to see.
A lot of people are singing the praises of Mainoo.
Yeah, he's looking good. Looking very good. He looks calm and collected on the ball.
Doesn't look like a young lad out of place, does he?
He's not phased at all.
No.
Love that.
You have Jovan Hinic. Why will it be penalties after the game?
It's America. It's America.
Why
you don't
wouldn't
know.
it? We've no idea. We found out 5 minutes before the game started that there will be penalties, as I think every single fan in the Metlife Stadium.
Because they want to see a full 90-minute match and the penalty shootout for their money.
Yeah.
No matter what. So penalty shootout don't count, but
Probably do the same against
still
Wrexham.
penalty shootout.
I can't wait to see how that looks in the paper.
Yeah. Man United won the match, but the penalty shootout
Man
was
United
won by
won
Man United
and
as well.
lost against Arsenal.
Yeah.
Yeah, just do that in the next Euros final next year. If we lose 1-0.
Oh, hey, he's onside. He's onside. Sancho, put him back post. No, it's not worth it. Keep it.
Take your time.
Wan-Bissaka, you getting forward doing little bits here.
Spider one.
What is going on? I want to see you doing bits, Antony.
Oh, nice
Yeah,
ball.
still it.
Left it a bit late there, Fernandez.
Bloody hell, we're tearing them. What's wrong with this team?
They've lost their confidence, haven't they, since...
Hey, what's wrong there? Oh, he was offside.
Offside.
We're absolutely tearing them right now. What's going on with Arsenal? Obviously, it's pre-season still, so... Yeah, but still, it feels good.
Pre-season Arsenal. You don't know what
I can't get over this excuse. A lot of people are saying it's not because it's America, but it's so players feel the pressure of that many fans.
Are you having a giraffe?
No,
Seriously?
that's what they're talking about.
It's America.
Yeah.
They just want the drama, innit? It's we got the biggest cars, we got the biggest stage, we get the biggest drama.
Yeah.
Oh,
I get it. I get the fact that you can practice your free kicks in a real game, practice penalties in a real game.
Yep.
That's fine. Like that might be a new thing for every preseason game. Yeah, let's do penalty shootouts at the end as well. Why not? So
they're going to do it against Wrexham, against Real Madrid. You're going to do it in.
I'm not going to get on till
Will they
10
do it in the
o'clock
Bangkok Cup like we won it last year, even though we beat Liverpool 4-0? Will they do it then?
That's weird.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying as well. I've had is it rage now? Love the energy from Ten Hag, even on a friendly. I mean, he said before there are no friendlies, didn't he? Even in pre-season.
You want to win these games.
Do you think he goes out again next year? Because he did want to win everything last year. I think at some point it became to his detriment because we didn't have the squad for it.
Love that.
Does he like
prioritise
next year?
No.
We've won the Carabao Cup. We haven't got. Regardless,
we had that road, didn't we? We had that 4-way road in January. It just have to be.
But yeah, then we signed Valvegos. So I mean, even though we've signed now, we haven't got the players for 4 trophies.
It all depends if we get the owners. If we in January, I've got that opportunity again. Yeah. What do you prioritise?
You don't. What you do is you play every game as it comes.
Yeah.
Like what you do is you start your best team, and if you go up,
but you do get additions. If you got the chance to get good additions, you add them.
Yeah.
In January.
And the other side is what happens is, let me see what that challenge was.
It's Martinez.
Yeah, that's
picking
fine.
up from where he left last season before he got injured.
So what happens is, like for example, you start a game. If you can get yourselves up, like then you don't need to continue the game with the rest of the players. You can take off your players. You got to be able to afford to do that though. You got to get your goals so you can give them rest. If you can't, you just continue playing with your best team. That's what happens.
Just dawned on me, we're playing Arsenal in the Premier League, aren't we? It's one of that, I think, second away game or something.
Is it an early game?
Yeah, after Tottenham, we play them, on a Sunday. So I'll take nothing for granted in this, man. It's just a friendly.
Come on, United. Half time, 2-0.
Yeah, got Tottenham away and Arsenal there out away games at the first 4.
Love that, boy. Now that's what Antony's very good at. I love his off the ball work rate. Yeah. It's ridiculous. I love that.
A lot of people say that when they're sort of criticising about his goals, how much balance and defensive work he does comparatively to
anyone.
The others.
He's the best at that, like by a country mile, better than everybody as that. But again, like you say, you want to see the other side more than that side.
We've got Adam Greethurst, hi from Spain. Evening, Adam. We've got Nick Wanga for Issa from Uganda. A lot of people watching from Africa tonight.
But it's warm in Spain today. Very warm.
Saka going down. You've got to do that, don't you? You've got to put pressure.
What do you guys think about Arsenal's defence this season? Well,
you mean like now?
Yeah, evidently. Not impressed in the slightest, pal.
It's the same old Arsenal from last season, isn't it? It's what cost you the league.
Well, this is the thing, what I was annoyed about is that I'm watching Martinez, the way he was last season, and I'm like, he's probably the best defender, meaning having everything about his game. Yeah. He's not the best one-on-one defender, like you're gonna have other players who are better than him. But as a player that affects your team at the back, I think he's one of the best players with the most effect on going forward with your team. The timing of your passes out, the delivery wide and all that, and then he's like a captain at the back. Oh my gosh.
Help him. Oh, go on, kid.
He's kept it on.
Oh, go.
Yes, let's see what he's got.
Roast him.
One more pass. Oh, okay.
Played, lad, played.
That's not bad, though. He's kept play.
He's kept it in,
But I'm saying, look at Gabriel there. Mistake like that, and then can't get back. And I don't know. I don't know why people see Gabriel as a better player than Martinez. I don't know. Yeah. I don't. I can't see
delusion.
He's not better than Martinez. Yeah.
Busy across the African continent. Nathan from Kenya. Evening. Anira, so if I pronounce your name wrong, from Nigeria. Serbia in the house as well. Jovan.
Nice.
Anybody from Singapore, Australia?
We're just going to name countries. Jim from Jim from Belfast. Oh, I got Dolly MUFC from Melbourne. Wonder what time it is down there.
Oh, lovely.
Oh,
lovely.
Go, take him.
Antony, take him on now.
Whip
it back, pop. Ah! Nearly the Antony strike, but you know how far that went.
That went miles, mate.
It's about 8 o'clock in the morning in Melbourne.
Let's see how far wide that was. Was it probably 15 yards wide or what?
Oh, mate, that was far.
Yeah,
I think that angle was flattering.
Yeah, even that angle.
Yeah. Ghana, Zambia, Rochdale, sunny Chadderton, Mumbai. I'm heading over to India in March. I'll try and catch up with some United Reds over there.
I'm actually very impressed with what the
man. What have you made of that then, Nathan? I would just sum up that first half.
You know what? We done what we needed
to do. Hey up, square it up.
What's going
Come
on?
on.
Ten Hag's having a go at the
Hey, Bruno. He's Bruno. Gabriel, Gobbe. What's going on here?
He's having a go at the fourth official.
Come on, boss. Forget it. Come on.
Come
on, boss.
I'm the captain now.
Yeah, come
I'm going
on.
to tell you what to do.
Yeah, Bruno's telling him.
Gaffer, chill out, mate. Don't get yourself sent off. Come on. Playing
Getting a
Arsenal
bit
now.
heated.
What is going on here?
Something's going on there.
Is someone in the
There's
middle?
someone
In the middle of the pitch?
Innit? There's a group of players there now.
Yeah,
I can't work out what's going on. It doesn't.
I don't know if it's all our players or a bunch of both. Well, anyway, yeah.
I'm not too sure what happened there. But yeah, great first half. What do you reckon, Nathan? I would just sum it up.
Yeah, I think we've come into our own. The first half, obviously, the first chance fell to us. Antony getting that good chance, should have put it away. And then they came into it a bit, looking dangerous as always when they get the ball out to their wingers. But it's Saka who was really the most danger. Getting balls in, but we kept cutting them out. And then we started playing our own game. So we're getting the ball out from the back, popping it through the lines, properly popping it through the lines. And I can see where Mount is looking very good, getting them balls in between.
Calm, isn't it, Mount as well? So calm.
And he knows what he's going to do next. And he's finding them forward players quickly. It's now about, can we get them forward players doing a bit more? That's what I want to see. But again, we've capitalised on their stupid mistakes. Arsenal should have not let that first one in. And also Gabriel should have been relaxed and controlled that ball and kicked it out. But let's take what we get.
Yeah, still Sancho has to score that though, doesn't he?
He has to score. Not only did he score that, he paced out the guy, held him off, then finishes it. So that's a great finish. And I didn't even know he had that amount of pace. So that was lovely.
A lot of people were saying it was like Sancho from Dortmund days as well, and especially down the right-hand side, as we've said for a while, that might be his preferred place. Andy, what have you made first half then? A few words?
Very enjoyable. First 10 minutes could have been either score. Arsenal had a great double save from Tom Eaton as well. But United, Antony should have scored first, but we're well worth our 2-goal lead. And it's same old Arsenal from last season, even though it's a friendly. Don't take it seriously, but we are really worth our. And it's a little bit tasty at the end as well. It's first half.
Yeah,
so that's the Arsenal rivalry I watch.
One name that we mentioned a lot through that first half was Mainoo. Meyer Amateur is on a super chat said Mainoo is incredibly exciting to watch. Such cool head and clean and concise of his plays, passes, vision and composure. This kid is something to watch. I hope he gets minutes in the first team. I mean, he's done himself, no harm this first half.
Well, just remember, when Man United had Casemiro out of the game for a number of games, and we were struggling. And now we're playing against Arsenal. I know it's pre-season, but Mainoo's in there, and it don't even look like we're missing a Casemiro.
No.
So that says enough for me. Like a pivotal point where the keeper is popping the ball through the attackers, through to him, then he's on it, dribbling with it, then dinking the ball over the top for Wan-Bissaka. That's proper football. That's not rushed. That's calm and collected football from a defensive midfielder. He's defensive midfielder. He's a ball-playing midfielder there, playing his game. Yeah, I'm loving what I'm seeing. Loving it.
I mean, Matthew Coward basically took the words out of my mouth. Without getting too far ahead of myself, with Mainoo, we've saved ourselves from paying 105 million to West Ham. I mean, we can't.
Could have.
Them 45 minutes there, Andy. Who was the better player out of Declan Rice and Mainoo?
Mainoo, I'll take another 9 months of that from Mainoo.
To
justify 105 million comment.
10 years of it myself.
I'll take 10 years of that to justify 105 million tag. But it's really good first half. You can't read much into it, but it's good. We're glad football's back, and it's just nice to see. And it's a little bit tasty as well, so I like it. I like this. Yeah,
we've had another super chat. Stephen S. Just a reminder that Lee from AFTV says we are getting above our station. We've won bigger trophies in our worst modern era than they have ever.
AFTV?
Yeah.
So gassed.
Well, the thing is, where's Martinelli been today? And it's like the other players have not really been about. Rice ain't done a lot, and nor has Martinelli. They've not really done that much. It's just Saka
down the right with against
Shaw. That was chances, that double save from Tom Eaton. That's their only chance.
There's lots of shouts for Hannibal to come on. He loves a little scrap. That's a sort of nice,
They'll be coming on. Let's see how he does as well. And let's see how Rashford and all them other boys do, because Eriksen's probably going to come on.
Is it going to be a mass change now?
It looks like it. Look, we've got a 2-0 lead. We might as well give both teams half a game now. I think that's best. Them boys are starting. It looks like McTominay will come on. Dalot will come on for Wan-Bissaka. Ahmad will come on. Rashford will come on. So it looks like a nice little change. Who else is going to be up front now? I wonder. Would that young boy come on again? What's the bench player called? The young boy Gore. Will he come on? Or will Hannibal swap for? Yeah, well, let's see. Yeah. I think it might be wholesale changes again.
You watching out there, what sort of changes would you make in the second half? I mean, that was pretty dominant, all things considered. I know there was mistakes that led to it, but I don't think we take anything away from Sancho, the way he took his goal and stuff. I'd like to have seen Antony put that first goal away. But if you compare to that game against, was it Everton?
Yeah.
You know, we were missing chance after chance, and it went on and on. When Antony missed that, even though it's a friendly, last season that's the sort of game we would have sort of dropped our heads and not found them goals. Tom Eaton as well, I think, deserves some sort of credit in the the first half.
I would keep him now. Unana, Tom Eaton, if we don't get that other guy from Japan. So definitely. Experience.
He looks calm, innit? It looks calm on the ball.
Senior figures experience, and it projects on the other team players.
Left foot and right foot he's got as well. It looks like he's not afraid to pass the ball with his left or with his right. Obviously he's not going to be as techie as Onana.
He's not going to play that many games.
But he's done well. He looks calm and he looks like he's sure at the back anyway. There's no worries there. So
the Aura Explorer was really looking forward to Mainoo Mount Bruno, and I was not disappointed. Mount was tighter. Mainoo got an assist. Bruno got a goal and should have got an assist.
Yeah.
Time for Donny, Eriksen, and Cass.
Yeah. Let's see how they go on now.
What do you think about Donny van de Beek's chances? Obviously, he took his volley really well the other day.
Very well. And this is the thing. He's another player that I say is like. He's an intelligent passer and mover, quick passer and mover. And if he gets into an area where he can score as well, but he's not dependent on to score goals as well. So he's a player that I'd like to see in the squad just play, because he can come on for a Mount in a game. He can also come on for a Bruno in a game. And you're not going to lose the passing and movement, that the type of football that Ten Hag wants to play. He's already played with Ajax. He's already done that. And this is the thing. Everyone, when you think about it, it was at Ajax. They got that far. And they were all talking about him being that good. Why? It's probably because he was just doing his own little thing, and then Ajax just winning games, and then you look at the side and go, oh, he's amazing. But if they're not winning games, you wouldn't call him amazing. Yeah. So it's just one of them things. He's one of them players who make the game quick and easy, and then the others do their things. But then when he does come to him and drop to him, he could get a goal. And I think he'll probably do that again today. And you're not expecting too much. Don't expect him to be the Bruno. Don't expect him to grab the game by the scruff of the neck and rip someone up, and then it's not going to happen. He's just a passer and mover, intelligent football. Let the others do the job.
Exactly. I mean, he deserves a bit of luck now. He really does. Because I thought he was playing well up to that injury against Bournemouth.
He was. Yeah.
In January, and it's such a shame. But whatever future holds for him, like you say, take your chance now, because, like you say, you could force your way into the reckoning for the season, or maybe a loan move away or a move to another club will benefit him. But the goal on Wednesday was really good.
Look at that. Good pace.
This is Bundesliga Sancho.
I was thinking he might have tried to find Garnacho, but he would never have made it. It was good for him to take that shot, to be fair. I like the decision-making of Sancho, because now, the last game, that could have been an assist and a goal now. And this is what I'm saying about these things with Sancho. It's very tight between someone saying he's not good enough, he's never going to be able to do a job, to then having a goal and an assist. In 2 games, you got a goal and assist, two goal contributions. But because Antony didn't finish his dinner in that game, now you're saying it's just 1 goal from a mistake, and that's it.
We've had a couple of other super chats. How good is Martinez? Fantastic half, battering Arsenal.
Voila.
Yeah, it looks like he's never been away, isn't it?
Yeah.
John Hemingway. Arsenal heading back to 8th, back to 8th, back to 8th. Arsenal heading back to 8th in the morning. But this similar question. One quick question, Vidic or Ferdinand?
Ferdinand for me.
Are you going to put any rationale behind that? Or
I think Rio's just... it's 2 different types of defenders. Obviously, you got one that is a warrior and one that's a Rolls Royce, pretty much. Like it's kind of like what we've got now, but obviously Martin is being a bit smaller, quite a bit smaller.
Yeah, it's a good point actually.
The one that doesn't want to get into challenges, doesn't need to get into challenges, always in the right place, and it's just
Martinez
nice and
goes looking for it though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So Vidic, he obviously was a guy who's going to put his head in everywhere, really the grit man. So, but I like the person who doesn't need to do it because he's that good.
Do you need both, do you think, in a defence?
Yeah, I think you do. Because you have, Vidic, you go up for it, lad, and I'll just sweep up everything behind it. And that's what he did. And then on the ball, he's nice and calm. Whenever I played against him, I didn't even notice he was there, Rio. But, like, nothing really happened, if you get what I mean. It's oh, I didn't get myself in trouble with you, did I? That's why. That's what a good defender does. Doesn't get himself isolated with you, so then you have to defend. He's just there. They're in a proper back four going, come on then, do what you're doing.
Darren Cox, Havertz needs to go back to his skill challenge because he hasn't shown up today. not getting carried away yet. It's only Arsenal. Love this channel. Nice one, Darren. Right, I'll ask this one. Someone's saying sign Kevin Danso from RC Lens, top centre back. You heard of him?
No, I haven't.
Right, well, we can stop asking us now because neither of us have heard of him. Month after month, United are looking stronger at what a manager Ten Hag is. He certainly seems after, so many false dawns under the likes of Van Gaal, Mourinho.
He's a real deal.
Yeah, it definitely looks like this is the time United can finally, hopefully, kick on and win something in the league ahead of Ferguson's time.
Before you carry on, so the thing is, there's no one else in the wings now where we're thinking if he comes available,
there's no one else, that's it.
It's Eric Ten Hag for the long term. And that's the great thing about it. He's quite young. He's got many years to come. He's building the right things. Straight away, you see all his decision making, all his tactical moves. Last season, I was giving him 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Game after game after game. I couldn't fault what he did. I couldn't fault the decision making. Couldn't fault the subs at the times he made them. I couldn't fault a lot of things for so many games. That shows that he's done an amazing job, like, before it happens. To make the right decision and then it to play out in your favour more often than not, like 90% of the time, that's tremendous.
And it wasn't just on the pitch, like during game either. It was big decisions outside, like I said, like the Ronaldo thing. This one recently, we've taken the captaincy off Harry Maguire. The De Gea thing again as well was, because Onana wasn't a done deal. That could have all fell through, and then we didn't have De Gea, and it's like, well, what we're doing, asking like Henderson to come back from from Forest. There's a lot of, he believes in, it's like with Solskjaer, he was trying to feel out which sort of direction he wanted to go in. Mourinho was very pragmatic as a man, but Ten Hag seems to have a vision about how he wants Manchester United to play, and it seemed evident from maybe the third game last season, and it's a blueprint that we're building on game on game on game. And you were saying before, like, what do we get from this? And it's getting the players to sort of reinforce his philosophy.
Yeah, that's the great thing about Ten Hag. He's got the blueprint from when he's at Ajax. They won things, so he knows this is the way I do things, and this is what wins. I'm gonna go and do this here, and like I think. When it comes to Solskjaer, he did quite well, but to a point. But then there was a bit of politics that was involved in terms of when you hear the story with Rojo to do with Maguire. When Maguire was having a poor time, Rojo had done well the season before and said, hey, play me. What the hell's going on? And he says, Maguire must play. That means that somebody's above telling him what to do. And he's following suit. No matter what happens, this player plays. That's not right. And Ten Hag's like, listen, you don't do well for me, you're not playing. That's it. You do well for me, you're playing. Don't matter who you are. So I love what Ten Hag's done. He's made all the right decisions, and he's made all the right decisions in front of the camera. He doesn't let people know what's going on for real. What happens inside, everybody knows what's inside.
Like Fergie, happens in-house, stays in-house.
Exactly.
And that's what you say. He won't publicly criticise players. He'll do it behind closed doors. Then you hear about it eventually.
Exactly.
So, it's nice that Ten Hag, he's made some really big decisions over the last 12 months with players. And, you got to be just like Stone Cold Steve Austin, ruthless.
I'll put the question to you, Andy, while I nip off to the loo for 2 minutes. Vidic or Ferdinand? Nathan said Ferdinand. Who would you say?
I go Vidic because he's a class class, just like Martinez, absolute warrior type. So mentality for Serbia, same sort of mentality with Martinez for me. So yeah, strong. Like you say, he only got turned up once by Torres, and that was just the one game after like, a 4 or 5 year spell with United. So yeah, I mean, in the last 25 years, you got some bargain Premier League defenders. Rio and Vidic. He could even throw in Evra as well. So, yeah, bargains.
So here's the thing then. So you go with Vidic, I go with Rio. So in terms of today, are you going with Varane or Martinez?
I have to go with Martinez because he's looked good. He had that one little mistake when he went through, but Luke Shaw, let's say, it's your first game back, you're allowed a mistake.
Yeah. So you think Martinez is better than Varane?
Yeah, I do. But we've missed him. You could tell we missed him.
We have definitely.
Our season fell apart when he dropped him. So if he doesn't get injured, we don't lose 2-0 to Sevilla, and we don't have the calamity of the second leg. Yeah. And we actually maybe go on to that Europa League final.
Yeah, you know what? When you look at this, it's weird because Martinez being like the Vidic back then, and Varane being like the Rio, but on the other hand, Rio had the Martinez play side of it as well.
Yeah, it's a combo mix, isn't it?
It's like a mix of the two, mixed in the two.
It's a mishmash, but it actually works. Yeah, so you say, and he always, I say, they'll could even say chip in with goals. I remember Vidic scoring at Old Trafford against Sunderland in 2009, 92nd minute after a deflection shot from Michael Carrick, and it was a crack. It was an absolute. Everybody was hugging each other that night, absolutely crazy. But even Rio scored on Fergie's last appearance as well at Old Trafford. Yeah.
So second half has started. There's lots of changes, as you can see.
Yeah.
I can see Dalot on the pitch there. Did Rashford come on? That's Casemiro's on.
Casemiro's on.
Yeah, it's a big change. Maguire's on there. That's Lindelof.
Is Heaton still on?
Heaton is still on. Let's see how these boys do now then. So who's this? Is that Fernandez, left back?
Yeah, Lindelof's on.
So yeah, we've got all of the changes.
Here's a lineup coming up now. So Heaton, Dalot, Maguire, Lindelof, Maguire, Williams, McTominay, Casemiro, Eriksen. It's a full Forson, Rashford, Ahmed. It's basically a full
change, yeah.
Full change by Heaton.
Let's see how they get on because
full squad rotation.
Yeah, I'll be yeah, it's
10 players swapped.
Interesting to see how it will change, how this will look. Because everybody's changed. Oof. Everybody.
Ahmed, Maguire's in.
I know there's a lot of people saying Maguire, why?
Where's Johnny Evans, man?
Was he not on the bench?
No, I don't think Evans flew out, did he?
He did.
Did he fly out? Yeah. Maguire on, so there goes our 2-goal advantage.
Let's hope that
he
doesn't make a mistake. Let's hope that he does do.
The thing is, regardless, if Arsenal get back into the game, that'll be.
That Donny?
That's Eriksen.
Oh, Eriksen, yeah. So is Donny in the squad? He's on the bench, right?
Yeah. Do you think that this might be the transition between Mount and Eriksen, or is Eriksen's 31? I think this year.
Is he 31?
I think he's 31.
Isn't he gone older than that? I think he was 31 last year.
He was 29 turning 30 when we signed him.
Was he?
Yeah.
Evans didn't fly, it says.
All
right. Or that's what someone's saying, but somebody else saying Evans is with the kids.
Okay.
He'll play in the Wrexham game, won't he? So, yeah.
Well, looking at this side, it's let's see how we do on the ball because, bringing the ball out from defence to the midfield, it doesn't look like we've got. There's only Casemiro there and Eriksen actually. Yeah, to be fair. Eriksen, Casemiro. So who's going to be in the hole? Is it Eriksen in the hole now then?
Yeah, it looks like.
Could be, yeah.
All right, let's see how we get on. And this is that Forson on the. Oh yeah, he's the fast winger. He's the one who scored, isn't it, Forson? So let's see how he does as well. Love that.
I love the passing.
Come out very slick, can't it?
I know, it's one touch slick.
But he's got a bit about him as well, He's got a bit of dribble about him. It looks dangerous.
Typical Scott McTominay.
Oh, there we go. Oh, a little win. How McTominay win that?
He's very stiff as a player, isn't he, McTominay?
Yeah.
One good game, 20 bad games.
Yeah, very rigid in his style of play.
Yeah, like he only plays the way his body can face. If you get what I mean, he can't like flick a ball around a corner or anything.
Yeah, if he's pointed in that direction,
but he plays
the ball's going in that direction. That's it.
10 out of 10 for Scotland.
So he's captain now. I think Casemiro got the armband.
What now for second?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that's good. There we go. Let's see.
I thought that was cheeky from West Ham, asking for a loan for Harry Maguire.
You tried their arm,
why not?
Yeah, and you just got 105 million burning a hole in your pocket. You know?
Yeah, I think they're after Paulino. They wanted to replace Rice. I don't think they're going to blow half the money on Maguire as much as the majority of Manchester United fans would like that.
All right, let's see how we get on. Because they just pressed him there. As soon as he got the ball, they pressed him.
There's some news in another game that's supposed to be happening. Barcelona was supposedly playing Juventus in a friendly, and they've cancelled it due to food poisoning, apparently.
Wow.
Oh, is this a Tottenham Hotspur case? Well, against West Ham back in the 90s, remember that? Tottenham got the 2 Bob Bits.
Oh my gosh.
Arsene Wenger was the chef.
So everyone's ill.
Yeah, it looks like
remember that?
Everyone's ill.
Missed out in the Champions League. Arsenal pipped him. I think it was early 2000s, actually. It might have been, yeah.
To go look that up again. Have a look.
That was funny, that. Yeah. They lost 2-1 at West Ham, and after squad got food poisoning night before. They had a pasta or something like that, I don't know. And Arsenal pipped him for the 4th place.
Where was that? Is that in America as well?
It's in America as well, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, the food ain't the greatest in most places. Like, I find it weird because you get the odd few places in America that are nice, but like the majority, not the best.
What's the strangest reason that you've apparently lasagna it was at Spurs? What's the strangest injury you've had tonight? Have you ever had food poisoning or anything that kept you out of a game? You have anything like that? So, you used to hear them ones with remote. Was it Ferdinand dropped the remote control in his toe that time? And
yeah, I remember Rooney boxing with his mates, didn't he? And he's like, he got knocked out on the floor and he was out for a game, wasn't
he? Oh my gosh!
I don't know. He was playing like, I think it was 2000, and he scored against Spurs, and he done.
Oh, is that what that was for?
He got knocked out, but he got knocked out to the floor, cracked his head, so he was unconscious for about a minute or 2.
Phil Barsley apparently it was.
Yeah, knocked him out. That was a crazy one.
Bloody hell. Mine was I like to play 5-a-side and football with my friends. So I was in Manchester, obviously playing for West Brom at the time in the Prem, and we had Chelsea coming up the next week on the Saturday. And I went and played with my friends and playing 5-a-side, not on a 3G pitch, and someone just dead-legged me. And I felt so sick in my mouth that it was that bad. I thought, oh! I was out. I couldn't walk the next day. I had to go in and say I was playing basketball with my son and he needed me. And I didn't make it. I actually got on. I was on the bench in the end, and I came on for like 10 minutes.
No.
Ooh. Oh, my days. Yeah, I came on for like 10 minutes in the game, but I had to take the week off because of that. So yeah, not good to play football with your friends when you're playing in the Prem. Look, how do you get through there? How did he get that through? What, on a free kick?
That Ericsson should have been marking his man. It's his pace, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the difference. So with Mount there, you could probably stay there with him. And Ericsson just lets Nketiah in.
You were saying this before, Andy, about the Casemiro's weight. Somebody's...
bit chunky.
Yeah.
Dennis Patterson said that he looks like like someone who works in his local kebab shop.
He's put on some timber, has he?
He's got some puffy cheeks.
He's never been the slimmest of players, though.
No, looking wise on his face.
Yeah.
But he is quite
unless he's got, like I said, unless he's got 2 abscesses on both his teeth. You know what I mean? That's the only thing.
Let me see him again. I want to see him like up close because I don't know. Let's see what he really looks like compared to what I remember of him. Hey,
put him through.
Oh, unlucky kid.
Yeah, but it looks like it's going to be a tough old second half. But they're probably going to bring it. To be fair.
I was going to say, like, someone called Plugs LC said, cringe at Arsenal, keeping full strength out. Yeah. Still in this.
Trying to win it. Trying to come back. So Tierney's still there, though. Tierney's there. Gabriel. Who's this? Saliba. And, they're all playing. Saka's still playing.
Good tackle.
Good challenge. Yeah, that's normal Casemiro, that is. Love that lad. That is Timber still playing, isn't it?
Been a day of football today, yeah. Even I put on YouTube that the J-League was on Japan. I watched that. 2-2. I don't know who was playing, but it was an entertaining second half.
What's the standard of football like in that league? I never really watched much stuff.
Pretty good, pretty intense. Yeah.
Like that, boys. Keep it moving. There we go. Oh,
I found a YouTube channel and it shows live matches, so why not?
Iniesta used to play, they called it time, didn't he, at the end of last season,
Yeah.
He was one of my favourite attacking midfielders. And the thing is, his stats on goals and stuff, it's not really the highest, is it? It's just the football they played. He's untouchable. He was an untouchable player. Like, you can't get the ball off him ever. Him, Xavi and Busquets were ridiculous. Probably the best three in midfield.
Busquets joined in Miami now, isn't he, with Messi?
Yeah, I used to watch. We'll have to go watch United on a Saturday night. I used to watch Spanish football just to watch Barcelona and watch that style of play.
Yeah, it was amazing.
So,
it was absolutely amazing.
It was an honour to watch.
Sancho off it. Yeah, Sancho's off.
Come on, Reds.
Up the field, please. Hey,
That's
up the field!
That's a bad pass.
You can't do that. Time, boys.
Doing?
Who was that now?
If you're going to clear it,
that
at
was
least,
Lindelof. Yeah.
like say,
Good clear.
put some height on it.
They're looking a little bit more like a...
Apparently Iniesta's gone into Miami as well.
Yeah, but he's, 50 now?
It's 39, but still a 39-year-old Iniesta, Messi and Busquets.
No. Come on, kid.
Get up, lad. Don't even try it.
Don't move.
Get up and play. Forget that injuries.
His ankle. Ahmad's down at the moment, grabbing his ankle.
Is that when he was on the move and someone must have got his ankle while they took the ball off him?
This is always the horrible thing about pre-season, isn't it?
I hope he's not injured.
And Alaba. Miami just bought the...
My gosh. Alaba as well?
Yeah. Jordi Alba gone as well.
Jordi Alba.
Alba, yeah.
Bex is
someone put Alaba. Yeah, they just bought like
Bex is getting them all in, isn't it?
Barcelona 2019, man.
They're killing it. Messi, flipping it. Yeah, he said, I'm not going unless you bring back this guy and that guy, my old teammate. And they got Suarez, no?
Well, Suarez, yeah, but I thought Suarez was supposed to be going.
I thought he retired permanently from football.
With the arrival of Messi, I've heard Suarez might be leaving.
Uh-oh. I don't think he's going to play on, you know. Don't tell me you're coming off. I only wanted to watch this for you.
Give it a few minutes.
You better just get yourself back on the field, lad. Don't tell me you're out for the whole America now. I don't want to hear this.
I think he'll be all right.
I hope so.
You just need to run it off. Give it a few minutes. We'll see what happens.
Please tell me you're okay. Let Arsenal resume their attack on us. This is the thing, we don't want to lose from here.
Oh, no, God, no.
Love that. I like them little touch moves, you know. I don't know how they did that. Did you see that? The drag touch straight away. That's a nice little...
Arteta looks far from happy, though.
Yeah, he's not going to be too upset because they're just two mistakes, really, if you think about it that way. So, you know what, guys? That's just rust. That's not really outplay. And for us, it's the same thing. We got to say, we still got to pick it up because that's just two fortunate goals. We need to still have a bit more about our game to win this. So, not to win this game, but to have a, you know, to get to the levels that we want to be playing at. So,
Do you think it's strange of Arteta starting this 11 out?
No, 60 minutes. I think 60. If it goes past 60, then it's strange. But I think definitely 60 minutes onwards, they're going to be taking them off. Do
you think this is their starting 11?
Yeah. Please tell me Ahmad's back on.
Well, Jesus has just come on for Martinelli, apparently.
Yeah.
Gabriel's
there we are.
You can use as many subs as you want, can't you? Because it's pre-season. Yeah, there's no rules on that.
60 minutes is the time for the first teamers to play.
I mean, let's say Eaton, looks like he's going to get the full 90 minutes, isn't he? At some point.
Nah, you think so? You
Could
think we're going to not bring... Yeah, maybe.
Who's the spare keeper?
I think he'll probably be the second one, won't he? Heaton, at the moment, the way it looks.
I think Unana, he'll play Real Madrid, definitely. He'll play in that.
Yeah. And then Heaton next.
Yeah. They say it'll be under 23s against Wrexham, won't it?
Yeah.
Under 23s and Johnny Evans.
And Deadpool.
Oh, Palestrion. Oh, no. Ahmad.
Yeah.
That doesn't look too good for Ahmad hobbling off.
God's sake. How did he get even injured?
He got smashed when he got through. Remember he was through? And they got, not through, but he won the ball at halfway, running with it. And then someone took him out.
Yeah, what see who it was.
Oh, man. I hope it's not long. It might be a week. It's definitely...
Could be cautionary, fingers crossed. Touch wood.
Yeah, it probably is, yeah. Don't want to risk it. It's so annoying when you're coming in pre-season and you need to have all the games in your locker to get the season started really sharp, and you get injured.
I think he'll come back on a high as well, won't we?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm going to push for this, pushing for my place, and injured in a game like this as well, where you got to make it count. Not nice.
Yeah, my dad'll be watching this as well.
What was that? Who's done that? Cassie?
Come on.
Oh, he did pass it to him under immense pressure.
Declan Rice. What do you reckon of his 60 minutes then, Nathan, in an Arsenal shirt, the most expensive
Not seen
English
anything.
player? Nothing really.
Nothing really to say, yeah. But again, I'm not really been watching what he does. And again, his game is meant to be kind of like quietly just doing his thing. But again, we had chance after chances in the first half. This is the second half. It's a bit different as the team's completely changed. So let's see. Let's have a little bit more of a spotlight on him.
The best game I saw Declan Rice play was against United last season. Against
West
Ham, that was a
really
great
good
game.
Well, all he needs to really do is play his game. And that's just keeping the ball under pressure and like screening the back four.
Yeah.
And that's really it.
Look at it.
A lot of players of his style sort of get overlooked, don't they, in terms of like they don't get the credits because it's not scoring the goals, it isn't the flash bits out on the wing. But a lot of people don't realise how pivotal that is to have a successful team having that. It's like Carrick. Carrick had a brilliant pass in him. Do you know what I mean? But he was so subtle about what he did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's so important to the team.
I can remember Carrick setting up a goal against for Chicharito against Newcastle. It's that splitting pass you could see in the last.
He's a player, man. What a player! So this is the thing. This game could still easily have been 0-0
if it wasn't for them two mistakes.
Yeah, so easily have been 0-0. So to say that they're not having a good game because of those two stupid mistakes, it's a bit.
Yeah, to be fair, I've not even seen Rashford touch the ball.
Yeah,
first time I've seen Rashford, even though he's in the first 15 minutes.
Let's see if we can get any kind of good play going forward. And I'll be very happy because, like I said, the team is a bit disjointed, the type of team we've got out there. So let's see if we can
it looks like a Carabao Cup side, doesn't it?
Yeah. Like a team that you just hope that they can do something, get something out of nothing once or twice in the whole game. But I think we'll be doing a lot of defending in this half until we change.
Yeah.
No, not even until we change. I think their whole team is kind of a team that has that. So I hope we get a counter-attack break because Palestri's pretty good there. Let's see how, what's his name? Forsen and Palestri and Rashford
See out. Well in.
I'd like to see more of Palestri. He's so direct down the wing.
Man on.
That's
nice
it.
ball. Oh, no. Not nice ball.
Good tackle.
People saying
did he hurt himself there? Did Casemiro hurt himself there as well?
Meyer Amateur saying Casemiro is playing really poorly.
That was a bad pass, yeah.
His first game, give him a chance, man. It's his this generation of critics, it's unreal.
You wait till the second game, Andy.
I know, he's played 15 minutes, man. We were crucifying Sancho on Wednesday.
Oh, come on. Nah, it's hard to say someone's playing bad after 1 touch or 2 touches. You gotta give them a bit more time to decide.
With Sancho, it was like 10 minutes and he was having a bad. Everyone's criticising him. Like,
yeah, maybe he's had a bad first touch, you can say, but you can't say he's having a bad game.
It's this generation, unfortunately. Like you can't be instant. Why don't you criticise Declan Rice?
How do you know how old the person is that said that?
It's just.
It's
a generation thing.
Don't start stereotyping generations. Half the people who watch this are younger than us. You can't start slagging our audience off.
I'm not slagging him off. I'm just saying. Give him 50. You give him 15 minutes.
Give Case a chance.
And you've just wrote him off for the season. What?
I love that.
Shambolic.
That. Oh, I like that. Maguire. Can you find someone in the box? He's waiting for him to get in there. Back it up. Pass it. Oh my!
Whoa!
Rashid!
Why didn't he just go with his left?
I think he did.
Did he? I thought
it looked like he did, and he still didn't get it.
It looked like he was in 2 minds which one to go with.
Oh my gosh! How did he not score?
He's offside.
He's offside. Oh, he did go with his left.
Was he offside in the end?
Yeah, I think he was offside.
Yeah, he's offside, but he should still be scoring that. Got to tap in right outside the... What, 2 yards out? 3 yards out? That's fine, though. That's fine. All good. That means, again, though, we got through quite easily.
Yeah, we did.
Nice ball from Maguire out there as well. Casemiro was under pressure, back-heeled it in. Maguire picks it up and then plays a ball out wide to Dello. He does a step over, crosses it in along the back to the back post, and Rashford's kind of offside and and misses it. And his foot gets to it as well, so I don't know how he didn't.
Again, these passages of play, they're great when they happen, but it's just little minutes, little flashes of it throughout a game.
So we're just defending, and one little attack out of nowhere from, I don't even know what that was. I don't know how do Arsenal let them kind of chances happen too often, innit? That's like how they were last year still. Like, letting these silly little opportunities come out of nothing. Like, how do you get in just from one ball down the right and Dalot's there?
I mean, what was the turning point for Arsenal's fall? Was it when they lost to City? It was losing at home to City, then they found themselves again. And then they just they went to City.
It was 2 games before the City game, weren't it, when they dropped points?
Yeah, Anfield, they were 2-0 up at Anfield and 2-0 up at West Ham.
Yeah, they can't be winning. Can't be 2-0
Southampton as well.
3-3 when they were down 3-1. And then they came back to 3-0. And then also away at West Ham, they shouldn't have won.
Should have won.
No, Villa. They were down last minute of the game. They scored. Yeah, and won it in the end. I think they won it.
4-2. Yeah, they were 2-1 down. Yeah.
I can't believe it. Villa were
2-1 up. Yeah, 2-1 up with about 3 or 4 minutes to go.
See, they're getting too many chances now. I don't like this.
Here's one from Danko Prince. Do Man United have an excuse not to challenge for the title, lads? What do you reckon, Nath?
If we don't get a striker in, we have an excuse to not be able to stay up there with them.
It's not an excuse, it's a reason, that really, isn't it?
You need a goal scorer to go and... we're not City.
I'm still targeting top 4. You build on what you do. I think we should do that. If you can finish in the top 2, that's even a bonus. But it's finishing in the top 4 again, maintaining, and it's part of the plan, isn't it? Yeah. Maybe say, if you're telling me we'll retain the League Cup again and get the FA Cup final win that, I'll be more than happy. Go deep in the and go deep in the Champions League, maybe quarter semi-final. Yeah, it's a good season.
I think that's. If we got everyone fit, we can do that. But we need that striker in.
Beat Man City at Wembley, win the Champions League.
It's going to be. I think it's going to be.
Striker
it's going to be a more difficult league as well next year. You got to think about Chelsea are going to be much more improved. Yeah. Tottenham, I've got a new manager. I'm not too sure how that's going to react. Liverpool have to be better than they were last year. So them places, and then you look at the sort of outliers in Brighton and Newcastle and stuff like that.
Exactly. The top 4 is now the top 6.
So it's not going to be when you say finishing the top 4, and some people might say, we did that last year, we should be kicking on.
Thing is,
it's hard.
It's 5 places. It's 5 places in the Champions League. You could have absolute stinker, and you could 4 or 5 games to go. Just win down last 4 or 5, and you finish in the Champions League places.
I think
that's for anybody, not just you.
Apparently, the king of Dublin here says, Andy, you are a legend.
Thank you, Mr. King of Dublin. I need to go to Ireland, I really do. Dublin, really do.
I think I wasn't even mentioning it. When I got ill, I also got ill. You know, you talk about for food poisoning. I got food poisoning on pre-season in Ireland. It was in Dublin. We're staying at this country golf club, and I remember just feeling ill and then just being sick all night, and then just not playing the next game. I was like, bloody hell, I don't know what I ate, but I am finished. And yeah, it was.
It's like me now. I'm wary of what I eat now. You can't. You got to watch. I love a fry up here and there, like they say. But I'm a healthy. I'm trying. I can't give up chocolate. Crisp. But I watch what I eat. What I say. I drink a lot of water now. They have salads and that.
Ball.
I'm trying.
Ball again. Not bad.
You go through them phases, Scott, where you say you have 3 or 4 days I can diet, and you're like,
hard,
you know what,
it?
I need a pizza, I need some
hard.
Pringles. It's fucking hard, mate.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Biscuits.
Trying to lose my weight, and I keep eating exactly what you're mentioning. I'm eating exactly that.
Yeah, biscuits and a brew in the morning. Yeah, go on then. Yeah. Next day I'll have a banana and eat a bit. You know what I mean? Yeah,
it's
I can
balance,
do it.
Sander.
It's a balance.
It's a balance.
So hard.
It's like the Jedi. It's like Vader, innit? It's like the good, the bad, the good, the bad. You just succumb to the dark side, innit? Go on then. I'll have another packet of biscuits.
A packet, you know, not another biscuit. A packet. Another packet. You know that's 2 packets of biscuits. No wonder. And he's so right. We eat in packets. That's what happens. I get a pack of 3, you know, the Jaffa cakes. All gone in the same.
Malted
10
milk,
minutes.
all gone.
Malted milk. Hobnobs, all gone.
Shortbread, all gone.
Apparently, Danny Richardson said David Goggins despises your balance. You ever read any of his stuff? David Goggins.
No.
You've heard of him?
No. Despises what?
Ultra marathon. Like, he's one of the fittest men on earth. He's done all his mad, 120-mile marathons and stuff. The man's a machine.
Oh my God.
But yeah, he wouldn't be eating boxes of biscuits.
Oh, in my day, it was a $6 million man. But you know what I mean?
Well, this is a real person.
Love that. Ball. If that's
yeah, real
grass
person. Go on, Rash. Give over.
I hate it when that happens.
Mr. Miracle.
These guys are mistake makers, you know. These defenders are making mistakes for fun.
Mr. Miracle here says, I think this is the farewell match of Lindelof and Maguire as a pairing.
Yeah.
Ten Hag put them together for one last time for nostalgia.
I hope so.
Come on,
really
lads.
That retro farewell, you know what I mean?
Jorginho
One last
in
dance.
now. Yeah, this is where the rest of these boys coming in. Jorginho, who's that? That's that player who was on loan in Real Madrid, no? What was it? Who's this boy next to Jorginho? Who's that?
I'm not sure.
You got Smith Rowe, you got Trossard, but I don't know who the second one is. Who's the second guy?
Is going off.
Who's that guy? Who is he? All right, we'll see in a second.
Jorginho's coming on.
Who's he? I don't know.
Vieira?
Is it Vieira?
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Silver Fox. Trying to copy the Ravanelli styles.
Is that Saka who's coming? He's probably been Arsenal's best player.
Yeah, as always. Always dangerous the way he plays.
This is a strange question. Danko Prince. If Rashford doesn't get 20 plus goals next season, what will it mean to his career in general? I don't think it means anything. I just think it signifies the importance that United need to get more goal scorers in, i.e. an out-and-out striker.
I said this last season.
I think last season was above what we should expect of Rashford, personally.
He needs to do that again, though, because he signed contract. He wants to be part of the main man and win trophies. He's got to take us to the next level. A 20-25 goal all a season is pretty good. I know that's what Rashford. If that's what he's aiming for, he's got to deliver. And then personally, now he will want to deliver on that again. Definitely.
You know what? If you think back to last season, just really think back to the first third of the season, where in Europa he missed bucketfuls.
Yeah.
And he still got 30 goals. So to be playing in the team that he's in now, and the football we're playing, we've improved the players, we've improved the team, he better get 30 goals this season.
Yeah.
For me, he better get it because he's going to get chances to do it.
Yeah, because if we don't get our number 9, what we
He'll
want to
be the
strike
number
off,
9.
he's got to fire us to get into the top 4.
And why can't he get 30? Because he should have had 40. He should have had 40. When you look, he's missed 6 chances. Like
he sort of fizzed off though at the end of the season.
Game.
I know he was injured here and there, but he sort of fizzed out after that
United,
Carabao Cup final.
United did though, didn't they?
Yeah, United did.
Yeah, but
in
he
general.
did massively. Like he did. He kind of went real cold again.
Yeah, after them winning the Carabao Cup and that, it was like patchy.
This is just too much defending. It's just like defending a lead. I don't want none of that. It's too hard. No chance. We ain't got none of that. Is that right?
Do that all day if they want us.
Is that Rice trying to play that ball through?
Rice is off now.
Sorry. That was Jorginho. And he's got that ball in the locker, actually.
Someone's saying, Jay and Joel's adopted son Benjamin. I can't look at Maguire anymore. Nothing's changed and he won't change. Just go to West Ham, please.
Yeah, it's true. He needs to just resurrect his career. He's going to sit at United and do nothing.
He's 30 years age, man. He's got, if he wants to, like, international football is his bread and butter, really, isn't it? I think that's probably where he made his name for himself outside of Leicester.
He can't.
And he can't. I think
it was that World Cup, wasn't it, 2018?
Yeah, and I think Southgate, as much as he's been loyal to him, can't justify keeping him in the team, in the England team, when there's other great, good centre backs out there. So
because he's got competition now. He had a few. I remember the mistakes he made against Germany, and he was absolutely ridiculed for it. So, I mean, do you want to be a Champions League bench warmer and earn a lot of money, or do you want to
finish your career on a high?
Yeah,
that's that. I mean, that's the question.
We came so close with that England team. We came so close.
Yeah,
you could have had 2 World Cup finals and a Euro winner.
The thing is,
you know what I mean. And this is the last dance for some of them players and the manager, maybe even.
If you're Maguire, you're not getting in the United starting 11 week in, week out, right?
Never.
He might not get the move to a Champions League club, but you could go to, I don't know, a West Ham and Everton for 2 years, right?
Tottenham,
keep his England place. And then if he still wants to make the money that he would have made at United, go to Saudi Arabia, because I'm pretty sure, like, if they're signing players like Jordan Henderson, I'm pretty sure Maguire would get a decent deal. The deal over there.
Casemiro's little sparks here.
He's pretending to be hurt. He's put his hand in the way.
Oof,
no, he didn't. He did get it straight in his face.
Man.
Got it straight in his face. No, he didn't put it. It weren't his hand. Please don't give me yellow. Look at his belly. You're right. Look, his belly ain't straight, is it? He's put on too much. Put on a bit of timber. Unless that's some kind of.
Don't tell me he's got a neck injury. Oh, this is serious.
Is he alright? He's alright.
The doctor's getting the stethoscope out.
Oh yeah, it didn't look like he went hard with the shot either, did it? Like too hard with that kick. Is that his face? Surely it weren't that bad. Just have a little break in it.
Yeah, Stretford. What do you think about? What do you think about Onana? I think it's a brilliant sign. It could be game changing for United. Coming out from the back last year, it was. De Gea's done good for us over the years, but it was very much.
He ran that Champions League final.
Yeah, he did.
He did. Even though he didn't win, but he was like, he set up a few attacks and dictated the play.
He's a baller, mate. He's an absolute baller. He's going to be an extra man at the back, and he's going to start off attacks.
Yeah.
Shows that I shouldn't be up at this time, should it?
Hey, we got to do this again next week, gentlemen. We are the Walking Dead.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we will be back for United versus Deadpool FC on Wednesday morning.
And Real Madrid.
Let's see how it goes. Let's see if we can get this win and not have any losses for pre-season. But I'd love to. Oh, you know what? I'd love to have Mbappe go into Real Madrid if he's going to go there, so we can play him. And test us.
He's not gone out to Japan, has he, with PSG on
No. So he's stuck. But someone's going to have to put in a bid. And when is that bid coming? Do they have the money to bid him again this year?
Yeah.
Or can United hurry up and get Jassim in and go get him?
Can the owners be changed quick? Can the owners change in a week?
That's it. I'm telling you, we could change and then go, right, bang, there you go.
Tell you what, we'll go Vegas. You want to go to the toy shop? There's 2 big toys there. Help yourself. So yeah, I know it's fantasy wishful thinking, but
why not?
Scotty, thought you were over here, mate. I was, but you know, Jay decided one of us had to go, and he's decided it was him. So I'm holding fort with these two. And it's been a pleasure. It's been really good doing this tonight. We're going to be wearing our pyjamas on Wednesday.
Yeah, let's say Coco and
3:30 in the morning, United versus Wrexham.
Hot water bottles and that.
That is rock and roll lifestyle like you've never seen.
That was a good challenge.
What are your thoughts on a Savage sale? We said earlier on some of the players have to go on, and we wish them the best of luck. I think there's a buyback clause, isn't there, in
yeah, there is. Yeah, for Reading.
What,
I mean, that's sort of his level.
Signed, yeah?
Reading.
Yeah, he's gone to Reading, yeah.
Right. That's good, though. It's good for them boys. They need to get out there and show what they've got at them levels.
The thing is, you can push that too far, I imagine, Nathan, is where you can sort of go low and come back, go low and come back, go low. Yeah. At some point, you're going to have to make the options get less and less.
Yeah.
I mean, United have done that with Iqbal as well, haven't they?
Yeah,
he's gone to FC 20, and he's like I think he's building connections over there as well. So we've got maybe an option on him. If he does well, we've got bring him back. Yeah, or anybody at FC 20 is coming through. We can edit Ten Hag sees. I tell you what, we'll take him.
Yeah.
Wayne Flynn here wouldn't want Mbappe.
Yeah,
I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt.
He comes with baggage, though, doesn't he?
What baggage? Yeah, he comes with baggage, goal baggage. That's what he comes with.
No, but he's got an attitude.
30 plus goals every minute. Who cares?
Who's to say this, right? He goes to Real Madrid. Is he going to be a spoiled little brat like he is now at PSG?
Who cares? He's going to score his goals for fun and do his bits. That's what he's going to do. For the rest of his career, you're getting a 30-goal-a-season man who cannot be stopped by anybody.
I see Ronaldo sort of attitude with Mbappe at the moment.
But do you think he's going to not play well for United and then he's on the bench to get that attitude? I don't.
The pay structure, we've got rid of some big earners, we've saved you some money. Do you really want to bring him in? I wouldn't say no, but do you want to disrupt
that? I want to bring him in.
I know, but you want to disrupt that dressing room.
Yeah, I want to bring him in.
We had this with Pogba, we had this with Lukaku.
Wow.
I can't believe, Andy, with the greatest of respect, that you're comparing Lukaku to Mbappe.
I know.
This is the best player in the world.
Yes, World Cup winning Mbappe. Then he's got a hat-trick in the World Cup.
He didn't win the World Cup because obviously...
Yeah, but he's won the World Cup before.
Yeah, he's won
the World Cup, yeah. But he would fit in anywhere, but Real Madrid is his dream.
So you don't want him as a Man United striker?
I wouldn't say no. But,
oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
But then you're ripping up Mason. You're giving up number 7.
Mason ain't playing right now. So
what number is he going to be? 77?
Oh, you mean Mason Mount?
Mason, yeah, it's like you say, Mason Mount gives up number 7 shirt.
Yeah, next season, yeah, who cares?
I'd love to get your opinion, wherever the camera are. Do you agree with Andy Tate that United shouldn't sign Mbappe if they could?
I mean, to be fair, I would rather have Harry Kane.
Then Mbappe.
What is going on in this world?
There we go.
Oh my God.
It's just my professional opinion. Everyone, if you want to get gassed, get gassed.
Wow, Andy, a lot of people agree with you, man.
I'd rather take Harry Kane.
I don't know about that. Someone said, I agree with Andy, Mbappe could disrupt the team.
Have they seen the way we play?
Bollocks to Mbappe, I wouldn't take him. Tate is right, Mbappe is a great player, but attitude can undermine what Ten Hag is playing. No Mbappe.
Exactly.
So here's the question,
Ronaldo's the same thing. It's the same scenario.
Harry Kane, yeah? Does he need service or not? Does he not need service? Does he not need service?
No, he doesn't, because I've seen Harry Kane score wonder goals on his own. He's even done it.
But you need to get the ball in the right areas.
Of course you do.
I think we're more of a team that get the ball to players who should need to do a little bit on the ball to get their goals and stuff. That's why Sancho doesn't score so many. Doesn't get balls on the plate for him like City or like Arsenal. We need players that can do it.
bent over backwards.
I still would take Kane.
For Mbappe, he was basically running the dressing room with Neymar, with Messi. And them players were running the dressing room. Any manager who came in, they had no control over them players. And didn't he make him a director or something with his last mega contract he signed?
Yeah.
Mbappe. They even got the French president to narrate between them.
The thing is,
Macron.
I understand all this sort of this take that he's a diva and stuff, but the PSG as a club created that. They don't have to fold and go like, listen, we'll get you everything you want. Do you know what I mean? He could have gone to Real Madrid last year, and it's shot them back in the foot because he's going to leave in next summer for nothing.
Right, look, I'm just going to say this. When he goes to Real Madrid, watch how he does. And then tell me a year later you don't want Mbappe over anyone. I'll tell you now, you will tell me straight away, I would have taken Mbappe. I would take Mbappe.
So next year, 2 free transfers. If them respective players stay at respective clubs, who are you going to get? Mbappe or Harry Kane?
Mbappe. Harry Kane's going to be old. He's going to be even older. I'm not going to take Mbappe in the next few years.
I love how we're arguing over a completely hypothetical situation that neither of them are going to.
If we get Mbappe this year, if we got him,
yeah,
we're challenging for the title.
Yeah, I think so. I agree.
If we get Harry Kane, we're challenging for the title.
True. Both true, but I think Mbappe scores against anybody more likely to be able to score against, unlocks the door against anybody.
He's like Haaland, he's a generational player, isn't he?
This is what I'm
he's
saying.
A cheat
like, you're
code.
playing against
He's
City,
a cheat code.
He's a cheat code. You're playing against City and you got nothing apart from Mbappe. You boot the ball to him and he just scores. I don't see the fact that you just get the ball up to Harry Kane halfway line and then he gets it and just goes and scores. He doesn't.
There's a poll in the comments, and I think it was 63% are saying Harry Kane.
Oh my goodness me!
Wow.
Oh my god!
I still think there's another.
But that's like coming. You get like what 6 years for Mbappe, and you get 2 at best of Harry Kane.
That's what I'm saying. And you get.
You could still get 3 or 4 out of Harry Kane.
I don't know about.
Age is but a number, my friend. Ronaldo proved that.
He didn't. What happened with him last time?
Zlatan proved that as well. Carry on playing till you're 41.
You're getting Mbappe for how
he won a Scudetto and retired gracefully.
You signed him for a 5-year contract and you got Mbappe for 5 years.
Hang on, who quoted that? Signed him on a 5-year contract. You quoting me there?
You're me?
Yeah, you quoting me?
Is that you, sir?
Yeah, he's on a 5-year contract. Yeah, you quoting me there? Could sue you out for that.
I'll take Mbappe all day. He's my number 1 target if money wasn't on it.
But don't get me wrong, look, something could happen in the next few weeks. It's either we hit Vegas or we're sticking to Lidl and Aldi.
Yep. Yep. I can't believe it. Everyone wants Harry Kane, yeah?
Pretty much, yeah.
Wow.
A lot of people are sort of saying that he's going to be like Ronaldo.
Ronaldo's 30. He was 35. He couldn't move anymore.
I think he means
it's the attitude in the dressing room when Ronaldo. Go on, lad. Go.
One more. Oh,
great save.
Good shot. First piece, a little bit of attack.
Not been much in the second half, which you expect anyway. Yeah. I think Arsenal have kept pretty close to the original starting 11 and maybe drip plays in throughout.
Nice bit of pace
from Antony again. That's mistakes all over the place from Arsenal at the back, you know. Like quite too many mistakes at the back.
It's not been a great second half performance from Man United, but I mean Rashford definitely should have scored.
But this, let's just say this has been vintage Arsenal from last season, hasn't it? Definitely.
Yeah. The frailties that you've seen that were part of Arsenal's demise last year are still there. With them 2 boys.
Don't get me wrong, I would rather take the win in the league
of course.
in the next month.
But you don't make this amount of unforced errors. Yeah. You just don't.
Got maybe 5 minutes left. United winning 2-0.
And we still got penalties.
I was just going to say, yeah. And
Palace.
As usual,
Pens.
Still
got pens. Sorry, I said Palace, didn't I? Sorry.
What do you do here then? Do you make more?
Do you bring on the players again and let them take pens, or like now that they've all got cramp and tired out? You can't play
For those that are late joining it and will wonder why the hell Manchester United, who are beating Arsenal 2-0, will be going to a penalty shootout after the game.
Play.
The reason I'm being told on air, and we were told earlier on, is that so the players can experience doing penalties in front of a crowd as big as the Metlife Stadium. That's the reason we've been given.
Yeah, it's the reason when 60,000 at the Emirates, that's a big crowd, and
So
75,000 at Old Trafford.
Do they all get to take a penalty so they can all experience? It's not bloody Disneyland. we want to give them all. We want to give them all a go. It's pathetic.
Is Harry Maguire going to take one?
Yep.
It's pathetic. It's just not needed.
And it doesn't even matter anymore. We've got our goals that we needed.
Nobody gives a toss.
It would have been fine if we took penalties if it was a draw.
Nicely put,
Right,
Scotty.
It's 82,500 capacity. Right.
Okay.
How many does Wembley hold?
90.
About that.
Right, so more than so what's this about? like some of these players that haven't played.
Oh,
in that
like
for us.
that. Come on. Ah.
Should be interesting watching the socials tonight.
22 pens each. See who scores the most.
Are all going to take one each, even the goalkeepers?
I'd just make a massive sort of farce out of it, and they should all go over and do that. Just a little chip to the keeper, you know, or Rabona it.
The John Aldridge
Crossbar
shuffle.
challenge.
Yeah,
should have just done that instead.
Elias 2. Is it the American style penalty? Me and Nathan hope it is.
That would have been sick.
The one-on-ones. Apparently, Michigan's capacity is 107,000.
What? Over 100?
Yeah, Penenka penalties. That's what we should do. Just on him.
What, the dinked?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Lindelof.
I heard the referees are also going to take penalties. Yeah, they're getting the crowd in. You'll see Stialson, John
Even
Smith
Jay.
and all that.
Jay's going to take one. Jay's going to have one track, one pen. And let's say all the crew will probably take one.
Have you seen Jay play football?
No, I haven't.
Right, well, then you don't want to see him take a penalty.
Wow.
And it's not here for me to... It's not like recording this.
But he can view it later.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a bit busy making his ass down to San Diego.
Oh, he just missed the Comic-Con. The Comic-Con's on in San Diego, innit? Oh, Jammy gets...
Why didn't they bring on that player who scored so many goals and is he hit it off? Is that forward on the French guy who scored loads of goals in the French league?
Away.
What's his name?
How's that a corner?
Balogun.
Yeah, that's the one.
How's that a corner?
Jay's a full-blown defender, isn't he, Scott? Yeah, he's a good trier.
Did he head that wide?
Fuck. 4 minutes injury time. I think mine has got a flick on it or something.
4 minutes plus penalties.
Do we know why Onana not getting minutes or on the bench?
He's not here. He did.
He's there. He did warm up. He's there just for pitches, isn't he? So
yeah, he can't just get.
I think he's probably going to make his debut against Real Madrid. He had the opportunity to have his debut against Arsenal and said no, he wants to do it against a big club.
Oh, that's stone cold. That's stone cold. Steve Austin.
We got this, boys.
Who am I to argue with the Cameroon cap?
I mean, it is a bonus. It is a bonus for us that he's retired, isn't he? So he's called it a day.
Has he?
Yeah, he doesn't play for Cameroon now. So he's.
Yeah, argued. Is it Rigobert Song who's the manager of Cameroon?
He won't be playing at the AFCON in January, so we've got him all season.
Good.
And it's good.
That's very good. Let's see. I think we've won this game, that's for sure.
I mean, that's going to be detrimental on a few sides. African Cup of Nations in January.
Yeah.
Mo Salah and all that.
Going again. Mane, where's Mane? Is he coming back to the Prem? What's happening with him?
Andy Tate was asking about Mane.
Yeah, why don't we just get him?
Yeah, I think it was Webber. Webber was talking about it with
Jay.
Would you
like him?
I'd take him, yeah, why not? But would he come here, though?
Yeah.
He's got a lot of love for Liverpool.
Yeah, but... Will you take him?
If we're desperate.
He had a fight, didn't he? He had a fight with him.
You don't like him?
He got punched in the face.
If you look at Bayern Munich, might go and get Harry Kane. That looks like the likely option. And yeah, I think like it's not going down too well at him at Bayern Munich. No, I'm not desperate.
He got punched in the face by a teammate, didn't he?
He's a great player.
Yeah, it's just where do you play him as well?
Yeah.
You put him up front and just let him score the goals up there?
How old's Mane again? But the thing is, he's got to be 30, isn't it?
Yeah, he's 30.
So it's the same problem again. Mane's not Harry Kane.
No,
so I don't.
Pace merchant though.
Yeah, but I don't mind paying 30 million, having a 30-year-old in Harry Kane, but I'm not too sure of having a 30 in Mane, because we're doing the same thing we've done in the past with the Ibrahimoviches, and I'd rather, if we're going that
I wouldn't get him myself, to be fair.
I'd go Højlund.
I do like him.
Yeah, no, it's a good. I think he's a great player.
Yeah.
I think
he's a few years too late now. Getting him in.
I mean, Højlund's a talent. He's got to be nurtured and guided, and he could be, definitely one for the future.
Yeah.
But if PSG sniffing around there, think they've totally had a rethink now, when they want, like, say.
I can't believe you're having a go at Casemiro's weight. He looked all right there, man.
It's just he's got puffy cheeks.
He's smiling.
He's always had that. He's
just a smiler, man. You can't say because he's got dimples he's fat, Andy. That's terrible.
I never said he's fat. He looks a bit of timber.
That's a polite way of saying it. I know what you mean, you lads from Droylsden. Come on.
I'm from Ancoats, lads. I'm Ancoats.
Oh, wherever you live. I'd rather get Vegas than Mane.
I was saying Droylsden.
What? Nah, people are playing.
Heaton has been class today. Got to give it up. Tommy
He's
had a good game, man.
Good.
Had a good
double
game.
save. Good with his feet. That's what you call a good performance, to be fair.
Yeah.
Mainoo had a good game.
Yeah,
Mount had a good game. Bruno.
Good game. They've all played well today.
Yeah, the defence. Martinez was good. Varane. Wan-Bissaka found himself in crazy positions in attack. Shaw was really good overlapping and defending. So yeah, to be fair, Garnacho had a quiet game a little bit. Sancho capitalised on that goal. Not much more than that, but it was.
I think first half United better performance than the second half.
Yeah.
And that which you expect,
it's always gonna happen, wouldn't it?
because the first starting 11 was probably more towards what we're gonna play.
Strong.
Yeah.
8-9 of them players will start the first game of the season.
Yeah.
Haven't conceded a goal in pre-season.
Lovely.
Well, that might change because we're about to go to a penalty shootout for some reason.
Seriously. I'll just knock the mic out.
I was going to say, someone's saying as someone unplugged Andy's mic.
Your mic out?
I knocked it by mistake with my watch. I've put it back in now.
Are we all right on mic levels at the back there, yeah?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Is Ahmad allowed to take? Is he allowed to take a pen? Or is he not taking one now that he's injured? Right, let's see how this works out.
This is the weirdest. Right, Danny Shields has said, can we send Andy over to the States to take Casemiro on in a bleep test? How do you reckon we're doing that?
Bleep test?
Yeah. Not who can swear the most. Like, run him.
I'm trying to be more mature now. Last season, after the spankings we had, I just said, and I want to carry that on this year. Because if we have a few bad days, I'm not going to blow my gasket for the satisfaction of the internet.
That was easy. Pen shootout were awful from Arsenal. Andy mature. It's only June. It's July. Antony Phillips. You've obviously been drinking tonight. It's only June. Nearly August, lad.
It's the takeover. It does that to people.
Yeah, he literally just said too much drink. Sorry.
Are we getting pens on or what?
Who knows?
This ain't Paddock against Droylsden. This is Man United Arsenal.
What is this? Like, what are they actually talking about?
This is America.
Some are complaining about the penalties. I think it's a great experience for the players. I'm all for the penalties regardless of the scoreline in friendlies.
Right, so is it 10 each or what's the rules to it?
I don't know. 10 Hag just looks like...
And the manager's going to take one each?
Why not? Just take one. Let's let the... I bet you Rashi does that mad run.
Is this for the New York Cup? Because we won the Bangkok Cup last year, innit?
Maybe.
Who do you think scores then?
I don't even know who's taking it.
They're all taking them. All these guys there.
Can't be what, they're doing the 11 penalties?
No, they got to do 5 apiece, innit? That's it. 5 apiece.
And then golden, like the winner of the...
They just want the drama, innit? It's like... What they say, because of the big crowd, it makes no sense.
But they have different formats, don't they? In that the 3-2-2 or the 2-3, whatever it is. One takes one, then the other team take two. Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
So I wonder if
it's
it's
like... about giving the customer satisfaction to the fans over there?
Must be.
Joshua Follett's done a super chat. Ty crying over a friendly on Arsenal TV. Go watch that later, man. Go watch that later. Poor Ty.
When we beat him in the charity game a couple of years ago, went to shake his hand. He didn't want to know. absolute arrogant. Lovely bloke, but he wouldn't shake my hand at the end after the game.
Let them do them.
That's Arsenal fans for you.
We had some Arsenal fans in here earlier on.
Yeah, decent, yeah. Most Arsenal fans are decent, but it's just like, go shake someone's hand, good game. Didn't want to know. Like, come on, man.
Hello, Hertz, watching from Australia. Not too short time it is down there. Right, are we going to win this one as well?
Probably
the second game of the game?
Australia.
Yeah.
Australia's about 9 o'clock in the morning, maybe we say 10 o'clock.
All right.
I've got friends.
Are they behind?
They're far with Australia. They're now into Sunday, aren't they?
Yeah.
So are we. It's 12:05.
Yeah.
So it's there. That's 12 o'clock then, aren't it?
So they're about to go on Monday.
Yeah, at 12 o'clock dinner time in Australia. I've got friends in Sydney.
Oh, they're only 12
it's 9 o'clock.
Yeah, 9 o'clock. Yeah.
Casemiro, the slimline Casemiro.
Aerodynamic.
Bottom left.
Get it!
Oh, lovely finish though.
You know, it'd be
Right
great
in the side nets.
if Ramsdale doesn't save one. I'll send him
And
to,
he-
you know,
and back
because
saves
he's
as
had
well.
like a bad game, hasn't
Yeah,
Can we just bring Unana around for these or what?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? If this is just a bit of crazy fun, let's just bring Nana on.
he? Yeah, this is a good thing. Someone's is it Fobo's tackle man? This is the type of shite that Bowley would want in a Premier League match.
Yeah.
Yeah, you lose 2-0, but I still think we should have penalties to decide it. Because I think it'll bring more drama to the game.
That's American accent.
Very poor
Love
American accent, that.
Straight run up, yeah, and then turn it. I don't like that. That's a miss. That's crap pens.
Oh,
That's a good pen.
Did you ever practice pens?
I scored all my pens, mate.
Did you ever have a penalty shootout in like a cup game or anything like that?
Yeah, I missed it. When I was at Bristol Rovers when I was young, I missed in the penalty shootout against Everton. That was when I got advised to just pick a corner and hit as hard as you can. And I missed. And
that's PE teacher telling you that.
That's an ex-pro, an
Arsenal
player.
That's what PE teachers used to say all the time. Just pick a corner.
Yeah, I think it was actually David Hillier. Remember David Hillier?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's the one who told me
I've heard that name, yeah.
Yeah, the Arsenal used to play midfield.
Yeah.
Look at this, turning to the side and then hitting the
Oh,
ball.
that's a great penalty, that.
Good pen, but why do they do that? They put themselves, like, I find it like you disorient yourself, like you're not understanding where the ball is, where you are. I don't know. I just like to just have a straight run up, see where the keeper's going, and go, right, you're going there, I'm going there then. If you're not moving, I'm going there. Okay, cool.
AFTV should be fun tonight. I'll watch it in the morning when I get up.
Hertz has said, you guys must be tired. We will be on Wednesday morning.
And I'm tired now because I've had about 4 hours sleep, usually asleep by 10:30.
I've got to get home, I say, beat the rain. Got my brolly with me. It's Manchester's finest.
And what I'll be doing is having a good sleep in the evening to be ready for the match.
Yeah.
What's this?
Oh, it's not much of a run up.
Yeah.
Oh! Nearly stopped it.
There's confidence there, man.
I don't think he looks arsed dead.
Yeah, he's like,
way what?
oh, whatever.
I think Lindelof's up next.
That had to go right.
How do you know these things? Is it a delay?
Yeah, there's a delay. So I don't want to see if he scores.
Who's that after Lindelof?
Yeah.
Nah, Lindelof takes good pens, to be fair.
Brighton, yeah.
Takes all right
He
pens.
took us to the FA Cup final, didn't he?
Just hit it hard, innit? Hit it as hard as you can, bottom left. Oh, it looks like he's opened his body to go right.
Ooh.
Straight down the middle, like the song goes.
That's good that he lifted it a little bit because his foot would have got it. I'm sure his foot would have got it if he didn't lift it. Yeah.
Yeah, fair play, Lindelof. Cool.
What's the Panenka? Panenka,
is it?
Panenka, whatever it is. Someone's got to do it. Is someone going to go for it or is everyone going to be scared?
He's going to miss.
Vieira. He looks like he's scared.
That's like he's
90,000. You just saw 91,000. He said, no. 90 I'd have been all right.
Oh, right, go back to this man when he misses.
But 91, that's too many fans, man. I'm done. Let's see what happens here.
It's all about the experience, you see.
So I'm saying it's too much. It's too much for me. I can't.
There's absolutely nothing riding on it, though. That's the ridiculousness of it.
But it still feels a bit It's still obviously you get a little
Would
bit.
you feel the pressure?
No, there is a difference.
Oh!
That's all you missed.
And he's looking down. And he's looking down. I told you, 91,000 instead of 90. He would have scored if it was 90.
The old Arsenal.
Well done, well done, well done.
How you
Lovely
doing now,
pen.
Ty?
We give you give you 2 chances to beat us.
Look at him looking down. Looking down like it's a pitch.
Is that landed
didn't
in the
slip,
Hudson?
lad.
Is that landed in the Hudson River? Or is that landed in Brooklyn?
Oh my gosh. Well done, Vieira. Love it, love it.
Probably landed at Jay's hotel, innit? He's probably got a ball on his back, innit?
Rashford!
Marcus.
Rashford time. It's Rashford time. Step, 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 step. Bang! Top bins. If you go top bins, you don't miss. I don't like that run up, man. I do like that run up. I think he waited for him to lean
Yeah,
to
he
one
did,
side.
didn't he?
That's
So,
what, exactly
we've
what I
won
did.
now. Is that, do we, Arsenal going to take that last one?
No, we're not. Arsenal got to miss this last one. This next one.
No,
haven't
we've
they?
already scored 4. They've only scored 2.
Yeah, but this.
Yeah, this is their next one.
Their
No, the
next
same
one, they've
amount.
got
As
their-
that.
Right, okay.
If they miss this, we've won it. It's over. Like, if they miss it, it's done.
Yeah.
Jorginho's got to do his jump, hop, skip, jump, and slot it bottom
Miss
right.
it.
So let's get it. He's going to go right side, right leg, right side. He's going to do that stupid skip.
He's just looked up at the 91,000.
Yeah, too many.
Come on, it'd be nice to get for Heaton to get
He's
a
going to
save.
do the dink.
I love how it says bring the stampede.
He's doing the right side. Watch his jump and then bottom right.
Oh,
knew
very
it.
nice pen. Very nice.
Knew it. I would have
Champions
saved
League
it,
winner
mate.
there.
I would have saved it.
Him and Mason Mount probably have a chinwag after.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, played in Champions League winning sides. That.
Take that off him. Right, here we go. Who's taking the last one? Maguire. Is it Harry? Big old H? Is he going to complete the deal for us?
His last goal ever scored for Manchester United.
Why not?
Oh,
It's Eriksen.
of course, yeah.
Why do I feel like Eriksen...
He's got to score this.
Yeah.
Get in!
It's over! Oh, it's not. They still got...
No. They've got to get the experience.
Oh, for God's sake, no, it's over now. It's over now.
We won it! We won both games!
Yes!
Do we get an extra point for this?
Yeah.
Yes. 4 points.
I think we're going to be going
what Tom Bowley wants, innit?
quickly. Andy, what did you make of that?
I enjoyed it. It was a good game. It's to be back. A nice bit of tasty rival with Arsenal. And onward to Deadpool FC on Tuesday.
Deadpool FC on Tuesday. Nathan, any words? We're going to go to a post-match analysis very, very soon. But what do you reckon? A few words?
Well, I think we did well in the first half. Obviously changed it up a bit too much to be able to continue that momentum in the second. But look, it was a draw in the second half. We win on pens. And in the first half, we win. So work put in, money in the bank, they say, like fitness in the bank, and a win. No losses.
Yeah.
Just the right attitude, the right way to keep going forward through pre-season.
3 out of 3 on the pre-seasons. No goal conceded. Pretty good.
Yeah, it certainly is. And it's not 3 out of 3, actually, because if you look at that, we beat Arsenal not once, but twice tonight. Now, that's a way to
4 out of
kick off the US tour.
So that's 4 wins, isn't it?
That's 4 wins.
4 wins.
So I've been Scotter. Thank
not.
you, Andy, and thank you, Nathan Ellington. We'll be back. This link will take you to the post-match analysis soon, but thank you very much.